me take me inhaler because the allergy kill me. No. Allergy kill me, allergy kill me, allergy kill me, allergy kill me. Allergy kill me. So I'm stuffy. Yes, I'm stuffy. I am stuffy. I am stuffy. Live. What's going on, people? What's going on? Whoa. What's going on? What's popping? It's another Tuesday. Another Tuesday, another Tuesday, another Tuesday, another Tuesday again. Yeah. Warm up for a little bit. Let me warm up for a minute. Warm up for a minute. Let me text. Let me put this up. Warm up for a minute. Warm up for a minute. Warm up for a minute. Da da dee da 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 da. Let's wait for some people. Wait for some people. Anyway, what go on, people? Big up on yourself. Give God the glory, yes, for another Tuesday, Talk Truth Tuesday. And remember, if you want to sponsor, if you first time catching one of your okay, big up yourself. If you want to sponsor the show, you can also sponsor the show. I don't know why can I post. I realized something. Oh, comment field. I realized something on Instagram. I can't. Anyway, people. So tonight we have a full show tonight. Full show tonight. Right? And we're gonna run it the best way we can. Now, and remember some of my shows are my real shows. These are real story and so forth. So I hope all of you would listen. No. There are certain things that I tolerate and there are certain things I'm not gonna tolerate. Lord God, official good body, Lord. What may I do to get rid of her? What may I do to get rid of official good body? I don't know, may I do to get rid of her, but anyway. If you guys cannot come on the page and use certain kind of word on the page because Instagram will block you. People is entitled to their opinion and you're entitled to voice your opinion, but try to keep your opinion respectfully. Right? Keep your opinion respectfully. Right? You don't have to disrespect somebody because you don't agree with them. You don't have to agree with somebody because you're them as friend. Everybody is entitled to say what's on their mind. However now. Today I have a young lady coming on. Right? NJ, what's up? Today I have a young lady coming on where father refused. Our father is declining to take DNA tests after 27 years. Next story again. I got another beautiful story coming on. A young lady coming on. Life after drug habit and prostitution. That is what's going on today. Now, let's do some recap about certain things while we're on that. Remember, I got the good pocket books them selling and all of that. Let's do some recap and go through some stuff before I go any further. In the news today now, I realized that the Jamaican, let me find it. I want somebody to explain this to me then now. I wonder why these police officers in Jamaica are the way they are. Right? Now, the Commissioner of Jamaica, salary per year is $18 million. Listen now, the Commissioner of Jamaica salary is $18 million, which is come down to $108,177 in US. 108,000, right? $177, if I'm right. That's the Commissioner of Jamaica receiving yearly salary. I don't understand how Commissioner of Jamaica get over 100,000 US for a salary for doing nothing. Not only that though. Now check this out now. Where is it? Let me find it. Okay. The average police officer in Jamaica salary per month is $63,100. $63,100 a month. That is the average police salary. Now, check this out now. Some earn about 58,400. The highest salary in Jamaica for police officers is 92,900. 92,900. Right? How much is 92,000 Jamaican in US? Hold on. Let me check something. How much is 92,000 Jamaican in US?
92,000 Jamaican dollars equals 604 United States dollars and 2 cents.
How much is 92,900 Jamaican in US?
92,900 Jamaican dollars equals 609 United States dollars and
So-
93 cents.
So an average police officer in Jamaica for the month is earning $693 per month. Right? The highest salary is $92, and that is not for a regular police. No. How much is 58,400 Jamaican in US?
58,400 Jamaican dollars equals 383 United States dollars and
So-
42 cents.
A police officer is getting $383.42 per month. A regular officer. An officer that's not regular is getting 92,000, right? Per month. While the commissioner of Jamaica is getting $18 million a year for his salary. I don't understand how the commissioner of Jamaica that is doing nothing is getting $18 million and crime is still high. Crime is still high and the commissioner of Jamaica is getting over 100,000 US a year, and a regular police officer who goes out there day by day in the battlefield and work hard is only getting $383 for pay per month. Check this out now. Can we deal with logic, you know? Let's go to New York City. Assistant commissioner in New York City, a salary of $97,442. Hourly salary is $46.85. The head of the police office is $94,469. Hourly salary at $45.42. Now, the senior police chief is $79,472, which hourly salary is $38.21. The manager police chief is $76. No, the first one, the senior police chief, is $79,472. The manager police is $76,906. That hourly rate of $36.97. Now, the weekend police chief, right, is getting $71,511. Hourly salary is $34.38. Okay. I want you to explain this to me now, because we talk about the logic. We speak the logic. Where is it? So in reality, this is showing me that it said, how much does a commissioner make in New York City? The average commissioner salary, New York City, comes down to $100,936 as of March 21st. But the salary range, typical, falls between $87,059 and $136,000 to $661 salary. You know, see the logic of this? Anybody see the logic of this? Right? Anybody see the logic of this? Is that why nobody respect? Hold on. want to see why nobody respect Andrew Wellness. I want to see why nobody don't respect Andrew Wellness. Andrew Wellness have paid the commissioner. The government of Jamaica paid the commissioner $18 million, over 100,000 US, to sit down in an office and do nothing and drive up and down on taxpayer dollars in a fancy car and fancy hotel and live a big life while police officers are out there day by day, putting their life at risk, cannot even feed their family, don't even have money sometimes to buy a simple gas button in their car for those who can drive. So these are the reasons why this police officer goes out there on the road and they do all of this robot and jack up a little taxi man and bus man and take money from them because they are not making enough. There's no way in the world the commissioner of Jamaica should be making $18 million a year. That is pathetic. $18 million a year the commissioner of Jamaica make. To do what? What is the commissioner of Jamaica doing for $18 million? And the crime rate is so high. Look how boy and look how much girl them murder day by day. So this don't make any sense. It don't make no sense. This is crazy. Crime will never stop because of these form of behavior. So if a police officer wants to go to the road, go do what he wants to do to the road. He's entitled to go to the road and do whatever it is. He should go outside and do it. Because if I was a police officer, I'd go to the road and do what I do too. Because at the end of the day, I'm not making enough to feed my family. I cannot live off of $58,000 a month to feed my family. It's impossible. 300 US, I have to live off of to feed my family. And I have to go there day by day and take disrespect from people. And not only that too. You have to go there and face gunman day by day. And them sit down and make this happen? A regular police officer only make 58, only 300 US, and the commissioner of police is making $18 million a year, which it comes up to $100,000 for the whole year. US, 100,000 US, and a police officer is only making 300. It is crazy, man. It is really crazy. And as I said, this is the reason why nobody now going to respect Andrew Wellness. Nobody is going to respect Andrew Wellness. Because I know one division, I don't respect you. I never likes you. I don't even like you. I don't like you none at all. I don't like you none at all. You make me sick when I see you. And that is the living truth. Every other Prime Minister of Jamaica, as bad as the Minister Portia, you can look at these Prime Ministers and sit as bad as PJ was. You can sit and look at them. I cannot sit and look at this big nose man. Because him is disgusting. It's literally disgusting. This man is doing some things where it don't even make no sense. This man is just for himself. I want to sit down and talk about, I want to should respect the Prime Minister. Respect who? Respect when? What day? What hours? What time? What month? Everybody that put up a video and class him, I don't have no problem with that because he should be class. Because guess what happens? At the end of the day, if you have dog in your house and dog in your house now move right, you have to run the dog out of the house. And it is a disgrace to society. And he should not be in office. Nobody can tell me, say, well, you can't talk like that because he's the Prime Minister. You should respect what? My nose big, but me not disgusting. My nose big like female, but me not disgusting. I will never do the things them what that man is doing to people and sit down every day, right? In them glasses, like him I say, 59 vision or something. Come on. I wear robbery. So can you tell anybody say them can't come on and say what's on their mind? Tell people so them can't. Well, you can't come on and talk about him. He's our Prime Minister rat ass where? Our Prime Minister where? When? How? How he becomes a Prime Minister? He's a thief. He's a thief and wicked. That's what he is. And God not sleeping. God not sleeping. When you see people in the church can get up and class him like any dog without a yard, you must know say it get to people's head. Right? Set up them mama. Okay, set up who? Set up them mama. If I could have get a chance to poison all of them, I poison all of them. And that is God Almighty truth. All of them. If I could have a chance to poison one of them, I poison one of them. I swear. God believe me up above. Because you have to look out for people and look out for the citizens of Jamaica and what people is going through. You have to. And you cannot blame this police officer for go to the road, go do it, and do it. They go to the road, do what you have to do. If you have to go rob, go rob. Go to the road, go drag money. It's just that when them attack the poor people, that is the problem. Go and attack the people who are in a power where are causing the problem where you don't have any money. Look at what a police officer do to a youth. I see a video, a service. The police them thump out the youth teeth. Right? Because the youth must don't have a mask. And then you ever tell me say, then the police that do it and stand up, see how you still alive? Eh? Still alive? Well, must be crazy, man. Let me tell you something. That man non-stop get disrespect until he come out of office. If I get up tomorrow morning and yes, that man retire, it will be resign, it will be the best thing ever happen. The best thing will ever happen if that man leave. He need to leave office. It is a disgrace to society. I want to sit down and act like someone don't see it. And feel like say, okay, it is good what I do good. First of all, the economy, look at the economy, look at the trouble what going on in the economy. I don't have to sit and talk about whatever, but we should respect him mama ass. Where? Well, no, please, yeah, man. Anyway, I didn't want to get in at them because them disgusting. One of them are thief and wicked. And that's why I'm glad when the United States Embassy cancel off of them visa. I glad when they cancel them visa. I glad when they make them know because they are wicked. Them is wicked. One set of wicked them. One set of drunk all of them. Speak my mind. Who don't like it, get off the page. Go call him and tell him something. Say them is one set of drunk. Right? Yes, I said it. All of them is one set of drunk. Don't like me, don't watch me if you don't want to, because I speak my mind. Who don't like it, that is your problem. I like it. I like me, I like my words, so I'm not going against it. And guess what happened? I will not come on online and apologize either. Well, I'm sorry. Sorry to who? All these people will apologize because them put them back against it. Apologize to who? Send them up on the spot, grass no grow. Anyway, that's how I go. Why is I going out the road now? Bunny Wheeler situation. Problem I go on the Bunny Wheeler situation. I know Bunny Wheeler can bury. I know Bunny Wheeler can bury because one whole of things are going on in a Bunny Wheeler funeral situation. How much millions of dollars go to the hospital and the hospital now want to release the body because of some agreement where them don't want the Bunny Wheeler to bury over Heroes Park because them say it cost about money for bury over Heroes Park. They want Bunny Wheeler for bury one of him have much acre land where they want him to bury. So this problem are going. And Bunny Wheeler, the woman where same manager for Bunny Wheeler, and the woman where Bunny Wheeler did there with before the one where them open the gate and let the woman for walk out and then go kill the woman because of that then do. Them know say Bunny Wheeler neither go live. So what them do? They all wicked people and then walk me gate and make the woman walk out tight and go do what them go do to the woman and the woman dead and gone. Right? Because they never want the woman because the woman and Bunny Wheeler dead. So like me all here say wedding. The woman we have manager who stuff them is and so forth. I try to do wedding and all kind of sitting up with doctor officer. Okay, this can't because in the right mind. So all of these things are going on also. So I hope a fight are going in a Bunny Wheeler situation. Probably next year Bunny Wheeler no bury. You understand? Because as always, you got a certain individual that's around that is causing problem. Anybody go around that woman always dead. Always end up eating that poison or something happen to them. Well, she a fight for the money. She fighting for the money. That's why them push out the woman. I'm going to tell you something. It's only God could have come out of the sky and tell me, say, I know them, who's ever in charge, make the woman walk out the door and go kill the woman because the woman not alive. There's no way that woman tell them say the woman disappear because the woman have a mental problem and so forth. But the woman have a mental problem, but the woman never left the yard before. So if she have a mental problem, why was somebody not there caring for her, and why this woman, which is common law wife, Bunny Wheeler common law wife, why this woman just get up off her son and walk out of the house right when time Bunny Wheeler take sick? And not only that too. What the woman will claim say him run things or whatever it is. Then take the woman out of the room and the woman and Bunny will never sleep in the same room. You understand? All of these things are going. So as I said, I'll know next year Bunny will and go bury because I'll be a fight to my fight. I don't know why them not just cut up the body and them the body and done. I don't know why. Oh yeah, them yes, them pay the money, yes, correct. Them pay the money, but them a fight. Son a fight, brother a fight, manager a fight, that one a fight, and guess what happened? It's like Bunny Whale a Pitney don't forget nothing because they know Bunny Whale a Pitney get nothing. You must like this. Bunny Whale, that's what I tell you, saying I don't understand managers. They are damagers. People that say them a manager. Let me tell you something. You see some of these people say I'm a manager. They are not managers and they are a problem. They are living problem. But God, let me tell you something. God not like ugly because God gonna make some of them jack up on their face because of wickedness. Wickedness. A big legend dead and in Canberra because of all of this problem, because of money. Who sign over royalty, who this and who that and rate it. But let me tell you something. Bunny Whaler kids them, everyone at Bunny Whaler kids them entitled to get something. Bunny Whaler kids them, every pitney what Bunny Whaler have, entitled to get something out of when they left. No manager not supposed to come and want this and want that. You understand? And that me try to show people have to be careful because guess what happened? The woman when disappear, when them said disappear, right? The woman been around Bunny Whaler for years, for much years. And if a sudden the woman just disappear, eh? All of a sudden the woman disappear. Them can't find her. And then the people who putting out things talking about so them can't find the woman or whatever it is. Them are wicked. But let me tell you something. My stuff because I'm an allergy. Jamaican system is so corrupt. I think that the family member should do a properly investigation on this whole situation of what happened to the woman. They need to look into it and look at some of them history. They need to do a good investigation. There's some form of investigation need to be done. Why did this woman disappear and nothing comes out of it? Why? Why did the woman just walk out of the house like this and can't bury? Why? She walk out of the house and cannot bury. And walk out of the house and nobody can find her. The woman dead and gone. They kill the woman. Whosoever it is, they kill the woman. The woman, them push her out the door. And a lot of accusation is going on. So they need to do something about it. Something needs to be done. Okay? Anyway. Why is that going on now? That's that. Why is me miss? Why is the way I miss? Why is that going out the road now? No, before I get off of that. Artists need to do better. On artists who walk around and breed up people, girl pitney with this one bag of a pitney, 50 and 20 pitney. We need to do better and set some form of foundation. That means that when I'm not dead and gone, we not pitney have to end up in this problem here. Because even if we not give them nothing in my life, when I'm not dead and gone, they must go and get something when I'm not dead, man. Girlfriend a fight, wife a fight, common law fight, best friend a fight, manager a fight. Something need to be done. We need to do better than that as entertainer. We need to stop them something they want to do. Stop walking around and breed up people girl pitney. We want to breed up people girl pitney. We need to just lead them like that. So you have to tell me, say, all about the way to pitney for just out of roads and I'm not forget. 13 pitney. 13 pitney you have. Out of the 13 pitney, let me tell you something. They need to do an investigation, and if you investigate the manager, and then if you investigate one of the son, and then if you investigate others, they need to investigate. They need to investigate the manager. That was the same manager that was related to Sugar Mine. Same manager where that was related to Sugar Mine. Then if you investigate she, and then if you investigate one of the son, and then if you investigate other people, that is around for talk what happened to the woman, because I hear all kind of things and go close to I saw same so it go. Then if you investigate the manager, she need to go on a proper investigation. She knows something. She must know where the woman there. She know where the woman there. She know where the woman there. She know what happened to the woman. Either she know or somebody know. You understand? She know. They need to investigate her. They need to do that. Anyway. Now people, me go bring a young lady. I'm call a young lady. I don't know what's her name on Instagram. I'm gonna bring her on. I'm gonna read her. I'm gonna ask her. Oh, I'm gonna wheel everybody. Let me see the young lady. I believe them. Yeah, the manager. Queen Africa. Bueno. New Queen Africa. Queen, I'm gonna call it first, young lady. The next young lady, I'm not gonna bring her on. Let me call her. What's her number? I need her to come on the page. I will bring on. Let me bring her on. Okay, see her number here. Let me see. Oh, the city. Me never want to chat about the situation, Miss Kitty. Because Miss Kitty a waste of time. Me never want to chat about she. She a waste of time. She just. She need to get some mental valuation. Me never want to chat about she. What's up for them, darling? She need to get some mental valuation. Me call a young lady at first. She has some form of mental problem. I cannot deal with Kitty and fear problem. Kitty have a mental problem. Kitty have every kind of problem you can think about in her world. Hello? Yeah, I'm on now, you know. I'm on now. Alright, so come and just send me an invite. Come on the page and just let me know you're here, okay? And I'll click on you. Alright. Alright, yeah. Kitty have all kind of problem. Kitty have man problem. Kitty have self-esteem problem. Kitty have body problem. Kitty have an attitude problem. Kitty have a brawling problem. And Kitty just have a problem with the whole world. She have a problem. And most of the time, you can be so educated as a person, but your reasonability can be off. Because if you're so smart and like to advise people, you shouldn't do certain things. I know certain thing is wrong. Certain things like doing your body, because you have a self-esteem problem. That is Kitty problem. She have a big self-esteem. So it doesn't make a difference if she's a liar. She could have all the degree in the world. But Kitty have a self-esteem problem. She don't think that she's capable. It's not because she go to school and get her degree. She may be capable in the education wise. But when it comes to relationship wise, she don't think she's capable, can go and get something, or she don't think that she's capable, can be a wife to somebody. So she go out and do all kind of thing. So she have a mental problem. You understand? And it's a mental problem she have, why she went and do her body, and that still not help. Man still not look on her same way. You understand? And the more them do to themselves, because they have a self-esteem problem, they see them trying to please society instead of pleasing themselves. And the more she do to herself and the more she talk, she think that, okay, she's not really doing herself any favor. She had the society. So as long as society keep talking about her, she just keep doing over and over and over and over. I went and Kitty Rita 50 and 60 when he's still not a man married to see him. Still not same position. Still talking, brawling. Man don't like certain things, you know. Right? Man don't like certain things. When some woman big, you must be happy that you're big and be comfortable that you're big. Don't let because you're big, you feel like say you're not somebody, or you cannot get somebody, or you cannot be somewhere in life. Right? You can be anywhere in life. You understand? You can do anything in life. Your weight doesn't have nothing to do with who you are as a person. But at the end of the day, because you have a self-esteem problem, she keep doing the things that she's doing and think that, okay, she's doing the world. So, and she's so spooky and all that and so. Not even for going to quote somebody now gonna make them, she represent them. That's how bad it is. So what do she do next? Can she take off the body? Can she go and change her body? She can't change it again. It's what it is. Be comfortable doing it is, man. Because man not like loud up, you know. Man not like woman with loud. It's okay for a man to be loud. But man not like woman well loud too much. Man not like woman well loud. No, man not like woman well loud. So she have a self-esteem problem. So be happy with yourself who you are. And don't be like her and don't sit down and listen to her. Because that woman definitely have a self-esteem problem. And the self-esteem problem she have, she think it is okay. And she sit down, she's so confident within herself of giving some form of advice to somebody. And she's not confident enough to say, okay, look in the mirror and look at yourself and realize, say, listen, I know I'm chubby. I know I'm not the prettiest girl in the world. I know I'm not the ugliest girl in the world. But guess what happened? At the end of the day, I can be anything I can be because you have a lot of women out there bigger than Kitty. Find man and marry to and live life. You don't have to be pretty to find a man. And you don't have to come out and dog people, boy, pity because you have a self-esteem problem where you cannot find anybody because of your attitude. And even if she finds somebody, she have to keep them under the table and keep them hide behind the wall because the fact of the matter is, she don't feel confident enough to walk outside in a restaurant and sit down with a person. Just like I see a statement where something was like, somebody win a Valentine's date to her. Okay, see, young lady, I'm going to bring her on now. A Valentine's date. I'm going to bring you on in a minute, my dear. Right? And anyway, I don't waste time on that because Kitty is really a waste of time. I bring on this young lady. She's a waste of time. Literally a waste of time. I don't want to waste time with that. But only if you're comfortable with yourself as a person. As a person, be comfortable with yourself, no matter how big you is. Even if you might think, even if you know it's big, even if you're ugly, be comfortable with yourself. Right? Don't feel like saying, okay, because you're big or whatever it is, there's a problem with the man who look at man who breathe, you see how we are. What's going on, young lady? How are you?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. How you dial up and bush up, so? So, I'm gonna let you tell him your name, right? What's your name?
My name is Simone.
Okay,
James.
Simone James. All right, Simone James. All right. So before we go and talk about this situation, I'm gonna explain to you first, and then you decide it. Okay. Whatever you talk about today on the program, this is you talking to me. It's what you have to say. It's like in a courtroom. The public have all right to say whatever they want to say, but I will ask the public to keep it respectfully under all circumstances. Whatever happened,
yes, I understand.
Whatever happened today, it either gonna cause a problem within the situation or it makes the situation better. Something. So if you want to pursue,
yes, I understand the consequences.
Okay, so you don't mind the consequence if there's one. Right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So the first question, you're 27 years old, right?
Yes.
All right. So yesterday, I spoke to you for a couple of days and I explained everything to you. And yesterday, I picked up the phone and I called a young man, which I thought it was your uncle I was calling. And then I was talking to the person on the phone and the person started to explain everything to me and so forth. And after the person explained and I hung up the phone, after I spoke to you, I realized that that person actually played me out. That person was your father, and he acted like he was your uncle.
Yes, because I probably I don't know. Probably I got the numbers mixed up.
Right. I think that's what it is.
Because I spoke to my uncle, that would be his brother,
Right.
Mark, and he told me that he hasn't spoken to you.
Right.
So he was telling me all about the rundown and that my father, the man that's supposed to be my father, got a call from you.
Right.
So he was explaining to Mark what was the call all about and so forth and what he told you.
Right. Okay. So you're 27 now and you have never met your father until now. You have managed to search and find your father at 27 years old.
No, never.
Okay. And you find
No, never.
So you finding your father is pretty much finding him because you want to build a relationship and you want to know your father, right?
Because at first I did want to build a relationship and then I did just want to get closure to the story.
Right.
Because I am only hearing from one side,
right.
which is my grandmother and my mother, but I am not hearing from him.
Right. Okay.
So I just want to meet him and we sit down and we have a discussion to get to the bottom of the matter. Why did he leave and all those stuff?
Right. So pretty much since he leave, you have never seen him, you don't know him, but as I said,
To my understanding and my knowledge, my grandmother told me that he lived from I was inside my mother's womb.
Okay.
And that is because they were teenagers.
Right.
And that's why I don't cast any judgment on anyone.
Right.
Because at the time, when he and my mother was doing their thing, my mother was 14 and he was 17.
Right.
So the both of them was underage.
Okay.
So I couldn't cast any judgment on the fact that because there were still kids.
Right.
So I cannot pass any judgment on that.
Right.
But coming to an understanding, I heard that my mother got pregnant and my grandmother did not know about the pregnancy. She just recognized that she's missing her monthly
Right.
period and so forth.
Right.
So my grandmother consulted a friend, two friends of hers. They bought bring my mother to actually my grandmother not even did have the money, she said.
Right.
She said she borrowed the money from the two friends and she carried my mother to doctor. And when she bring my mother to the doctor confirmed that my mother was pregnant with me.
Right.
The doctor response to my grandmother was, is the father standing up to his responsibility?
Right.
So my grandmother said to him, I haven't seen anyone coming forward.
Right.
I guess based on the conversation that the doctor had with my grandmother, it was based on who did she said got her pregnant or whatsoever. I don't know the conversation that happened from there, but I heard what my grandmother told me, that the doctor wrote a letter and gave her to take to the Mandeville police station.
Right.
And from there, at the time, my grandmother was living in Hatfield.
Right.
And the person that is Andrew James,
right.
he was living in Hatfield at that time.
Right.
With some people named the seniors.
Right.
So basically, yes, she bring it to the station. Right. He got arrested.
Right.
It went to court. Which when it went to court, they went to the court, the first court date, and it got thrown out.
Right.
And then there was another court date that my mother had to went to.
Right. So
at that time, my mother keep on crying because I don't know if he was in love with this boy or whatever, but my grandmother said,
right.
She keep on crying and she don't want to go to court.
Right.
So I heard that the court got thrown out. The court got thrown out, and from that, my grandmother nor my mother haven't seen him since.
Right.
But sometime in last year,
right.
Because I want closure to the story.
Right.
So I went on Susan. I contacted Susan.
Right.
Give Susan the information that I had.
Right.
And we were going to put out a search for him. And when I talked to Susan, assistant, she told me that probably I am not going to get to come on national TV probably about 2020, 2021.
Right.
Because there are lots of people that were in front of me.
Right.
So go there, and when I go there, speak to them, waiting on a call. Right. It happens that my mother went to Mandeville Hospital on some business. Right. Where he bucked up this lady named Sion. Right. That's the senior's child. Right. My father, that my mother tell me that he's my father, would at the time be staying with those people. Right. So he bucked up the lady, and the lady Sion said to her, "Where the little girl that you had for Andrew?" So my mother turned to her and said, you know, that little girl is not a little girl again.
Right.
She's a big woman.
Right.
So she started making inquiries, and she was telling my mother that at some point Andrew was looking for me.
Mm-hmm.
But he come to Manchester because of the moving up and down, and
Mm-hmm.
my mother moved to a different community.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't,
Right.
he didn't find them.
Right.
So they move, and he come and he look and he didn't find. He went back to Kingston.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody heard from him since.
Right.
So that lady, my mother gave Sian my number.
Mm-hmm.
She contacted me and she explained the situation, and she's telling me basically the same story that my grandmother and my mother told me, that they were teenagers and they was just playing around in them local dolly house.
Right.
So doing that, after a couple months, I think Sian got contacted with me sometime about January, February last year.
Mm-hmm.
And about March,
Mm-hmm.
I think, if I can remember correctly,
Right.
Sian contacted me back on Messenger, texting me, said, you know, Simone, I got a very good news for you.
Right.
I have heard from your father. Your father has getting in contact with me.
Right.
So I said, oh, that's just a good story for me. I want to get to know him and hear what is his point of view.
Right.
So get in contact with him from there. We had a video call,
Mm-hmm.
and the first thing I addressed this man with
Mm-hmm.
was, do you have any doubt in your back of your mind that I am not your child?
Right.
The response that he gave to me, no, he doesn't have any doubt.
Right.
So I feel good now, because I say, yes, thank you, Jesus. I find my father, I start questioning him, I start asking for him, say the story and what make him did left and whatsoever the case may be.
Right.
So from there, I was asking him, he said basically my grandmother got him locked up.
Mm-hmm.
And I may say, I feel your pain,
Right.
because you were underage, and you said at the time you don't know what you're doing.
Right.
But how can we move forward from here?
Right.
Now, I got a call
Right.
from Sian saying to me, because he didn't sound too pleased. He's
Right.
talking to me, but I can tell when somebody don't feel pleased.
Right.
So I got a call from Sian saying to me, you know, your father, you're not too happy, because he's the woman that he's with is not pleased about it.
Right.
So I called him and I said, I heard that your woman is not pleased about the situation. He said, yes, your woman, I make trouble. So I said to him, didn't you tell this lady that you got into a situation where you got a young girl pregnant?
Right.
And locked up, gone from there and search for it. Did he explain it to him? At one time he was buffling. I'm not. I think I did tell her one time and so forth.
Right.
So I said, all right. No problem. We will see how we can work around that.
Right.
But the thing that got me pissed off now,
Mm-hmm.
I am not looking abception, and an abception I am not looking for a mother,
Right.
a stepmother. I am not looking for a stepmother. I just need a relationship with a father.
Right.
And she was like, I called him one day because my thing was I want to find out what the family, his family,
Right.
is going to say about the situation, whether they want a DNA or they want to upset me or not.
Right.
So I said to him, first thing I said to him, your mother and your father is alive?
Mm-hmm.
He said, yes. So I said to him, I would like to get in contact with them.
Right.
So we can move forward.
Right.
With the situation.
Right.
And he told me that he was going to contact his mother. He's going to went down by his mother's house to discuss the situation.
Right.
And I can remember this. I called him back the next morning, like today was Saturday. I called him Saturday.
Right.
And he said, I'm going to went down by my mother Sunday morning. I called him back the next morning.
Right.
And I literally hear his mistress on the phone saying these words. You don't know a girl from nowhere, and you're going to introduce
Right.
girl to family.
Right.
Yeah, idiot, you all go behind me back and I take number.
Right.
So at the time, I was just listening to their conversation. I wasn't saying nothing much.
Right.
But I spoke to the lady. Her name, the mistress name is Simone.
Right.
That's my father's
Right.
girlfriend.
Right.
Her name is Simone as well.
Right.
And I spoke to her. And I said to her, I understand your pain.
Right.
Because if it was me,
Right.
I wouldn't feel good for no say I've been with a man for over 23 years or probably more.
Right.
And then this man is going to come and tell me that he has an outside child.
Right.
So I said I wouldn't feel pleased.
Right.
From there I explained it to her.
Right.
But how she's going to talk, I am not going to accept you unless a DNA is done.
Right.
So I was like, but and you is not the one to ask me.
Hold on. So let me ask you a question. So your father, wife is married to. Does she have kids for him?
Yes, of course.
How much kids she have for him?
Of course. Basically what I am hearing,
right,
because I got some information about him,
right,
and I heard that she has 3 kids.
Right.
However, they are saying that 2 of the kids is not his.
Right.
But those kids are registered in his name.
Oh, okay.
So,
wherever you are, for some reason, it's getting dark.
Hold on.
Yeah. People, just hold on a minute, people. So pretty much what she's saying, that she find her father, they have a conversation, and I guess the father did not tell the wife, and now the wife is actually having a problem with it and so forth. Right? So, okay. Yeah, I wait for her to come on.
I'm trying to get some light.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
So you did. So who was the one who asked for the DNA?
So the wife started asking for a DNA.
Right.
At a point, I was getting upset because I'm saying, because at the time she wasn't wife.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have to just work with it that way. You see, wherever you was a while ago, we just work with the dark. It's okay. Go back to that spot because it was working fine. Just go back to that spot. It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. People, we have to work with the dark because where she is, if she go inside the Wi-Fi, it's gonna break up. So we have to just work with the dark for now and so forth. I wish there was a little light or something, but it's not, so we work with it, okay? All right. Yeah, we just have to work with the dark
light so that you can see my face.
Right. Okay.
All right. I hope this can.
Yeah, that helps. Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
All right. So basically she asks. Right. She's asking for a DNA. That is Simone, my father's mistress. She wasn't wife at the time, but she was common law wife.
Right.
So she asked for a DNA. I got very angry at her.
Right.
Because I'm saying to myself,
right,
I am trying to find my father.
Right.
And you, who is just a common law wife, doesn't relate in any blood relative way to the man, is asking for a DNA.
Right.
Anyway, the daughter, which is one of her child, come on the phone, and I won't say her name, right, but she come on the phone and she asks, Mommy say nothing can go on until DNA do.
Because how old is that daughter?
I am way older than her because I would be the first one for Andrew.
Right. Okay. So
she would be around somewhere around 20 or 22. I'm not sure.
Right. So therefore, you find your father, you and him talk, and then your father woman tell you say, there's nothing can happen unless you take a DNA test. So
yes, because I was saying to him because how I heard that the woman was behaving.
Right.
at first, I was saying to him, I don't want anything that you have in Stony Hill.
Right.
I don't want it because I don't want to come into your happy
Right.
home and mash it up because of me as an outside child coming in asking for things.
Right.
So I said to her, I said to him, if anything you could do for me is to build me a 2-bedroom house, because I am a person like this.
Right.
I ask for what I want because I am not going to pretend that I have it when I don't.
Right.
Anyway, I didn't tell him that it is today or tomorrow or next year. Me just ask him.
So wait a minute.
The reply that
Wait a minute. So did he ask you what you want?
he basically, yes, he asked me.
So ask
He asked
he
me.
asked you what you want, and you tell him, say, well, you would want a 2-bedroom.
I said to him, he asked me what type of position I am in.
Okay.
I said to him, my parents did not have it to send me go to school because at the time my mother got pregnant 14 plus.
Right.
She had me when she 15 because my mother born September, I born October.
Right.
She had me when me 15. She couldn't go out and work because that would be child labor. So my mother have to work. My grandmother, I should say, have to work and take care of the two of us.
Right.
So I said to him, I didn't grow up in a home where I could get a proper education.
Right.
So I said to him, he said to me, I'm going to help.
Right.
And I said to him, if you are going to do anything for me,
Right.
I would like you to do that.
Right.
I did not say today, I did not say tomorrow, I did not say the next year or the next 2 years.
Right.
But I'm just putting in his mind that is that I want.
Right.
Well, for some reason, it come like when me say offend. I don't know if it's him or his wife, but he go back home and he tell
Right. Go ahead.
his wife.
Yeah, go ahead.
He go home and he tell. It seems like he tell his wife, because based on what I'm hearing, the daughter come on the phone and said, Mommy said nothing can go on until DNA do.
Right.
So I turn, I didn't say anything at the time.
Right.
Because I listen before I talk.
Right.
But when I go to my bed and I get up thinking about what is happening, what is going on, I said to her, I called back my father.
Right.
And I said to him, I am willing
Right.
to do a DNA.
Right.
Because I am looking for closure just like how you are looking for closure and your wife is looking for closure.
Right.
But however, if that DNA comes back, and I am your child, then your wife who demands a DNA will have to do a DNA on the 3 kids that she has up there for you because I am the first one.
Right.
Anyway, she didn't even finish let me talk to the man.
Right.
She grabbed the phone out of the man hand and she got along bad.
Right.
I mean, if you put her in her place, I looked at her and I turned. I mean, put me the man that they say is my father in his place too.
Right.
I said, this is your problem. You're supposed to handle your problem. She never did it when time you are gonna meet my mother around. I want part around. I want house around there. So
Right.
she wasn't there. So this is your problem. You're supposed to handle it. Mister, you come like you this woman a rule you. You are wear the jazz and him are wear she are wear the pants.
Right.
Me say come like the lady a put
hold on.
jazz over your
So hold
head.
on there. So pretty much your father didn't ask your DNA. You didn't ask your DNA. The mother
Exactly.
she asked her, she said she wanted DNA.
His common law wife is asking for a DNA.
Okay. And then why she's asking for your DNA? So you're saying that she have 2 kids that's not for your father, only one
3
kids.
2 for the 2 that is not for my father and 1 that they say they say that is for my father.
Okay, so in my mind 2 pick the one for him, right?
That's basically what I am hearing.
Right. Okay. So then you asked for she asked for the DNA and you agreed to go do the DNA.
Yes, but I said I will do the DNA on one condition. If when I do my DNA, I am for this man, your children will have to do a DNA too because it is not your call for you to ask me for a DNA. You only can suggest it to your man that you would like to prove, you would like some form of proof that you want a
So
DNA.
did your father or the lady told you that the next two kids that's not for him, that he was his kids? Huh? Did you hear me?
I don't hear,
Oh,
repeat that.
did your father tell you that the two kids that she have is his kids or it was the stepkids?
Well, basically what he told me, because he told me that I would have two siblings.
Right,
So I would have a brother in in somewhere overseas,
right.
and then I would have a sister. But this third child would not be his. That's what he told me. But otherwise, I am hearing that the boy that he has overseas
Right.
is not his either, but he registered into James.
Right. All right. So I'm gonna say one thing to you while we continue. All right? Because I have to interject with it. Now, one thing she didn't really do, even though you said it was one thing the lady, the wife didn't do wrong. One time she said that you should take a DNA. She never said nothing wrong about that because in reality, even though he's claiming you or you said that's your father, if she's putting on his guard because anybody can come and say whatever it is there. So she's right about that part to say there's a
Yes,
DNA.
I right. I when I go back and I look into the story, I am saying she has a right to ask for a
Okay.
DNA, but how she addressed the situation in front of me, calling me girl and all those things, I did not like it.
Okay. Okay, I understand.
And you're going to ask for a DNA. You don't come to me and ask me for a DNA because I did not come to you
Right.
and ask you that I was looking for a father.
Right.
You go to your man and you take your man one side when you're him night come and you're him locked down and you say to him, Andrew, I doesn't like the fact that this girl come and she's come and say she are your child, but I like some kind of proof whatsoever.
Right.
And then let the man come to me and address me. It's not really me wants the DNA, but just to make my mistress comfortable, we are going to do a DNA. Anyway, that passed and gone, and me say what me did have to say and whatsoever.
Right.
And I come to an agreement.
Right.
And I said to them, fine, let's prove to your mistress that we are going to do the DNA and see what is the outcome.
Right.
If you are not my father, we just call it a day and call
on.
it a mistake. If you are my father, let's see how we can move forward.
Okay.
First thing first, when I said that, I said okay to the DNA. Olivia, the daughter,
Right.
the daughter come and she said to me, when you can come to town.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I didn't plan for this.
Right.
And then put on top of this, I am not the one asking for a DNA. Your mother is asking for a DNA, so I feel like you should meet me halfway in this. So I said, fine, we are going to meet up in Mandeville.
Right.
At first we did say I will go town.
Right.
But me said no, let's meet in Mandeville.
Right.
Okay, them said them are meet in Mandeville.
Mm-hmm.
After that, me start here the man that's Austin.
Right.
Otherwise known as Andrew,
Right.
started saying he doesn't have the money to do the DNA.
That's your father. That's
That's my father.
Yeah.
He doesn't have enough money to do the DNA.
Right.
Now, based on what I am hearing from his relatives, because me and his brother,
Right.
we talk very well. Me and his sister talk very well.
Right.
Me and Lisa is one of his sister.
Right.
Althea is one of his sister. Me and them talk very well.
Right.
They are saying to me there is no buffling for doing the DNA.
Right.
Because he has the money, can do the DNA.
So he agreed.
Anyway,
He agreed. Hold on. So your father agreed to do the DNA, and then he's telling you that he don't have the money to do the DNA pretty much. So pretty much
Yes,
you have
he's
to pay for
telling
it.
me. So I said to him, all right, you said you don't have the money to do the DNA, but you still yet your mistress is in such a hurry.
Right,
All right. I'm going to give you some time.
right,
I tell him 1 week. When the 1 week up, I called him. He's telling me a different story. Come up with the money and because of COVID and whatever.
okay,
All right. His mother got involved in the situation.
right,
Um, at a point when his mother was in Jamaica, she wasn't talking to me. She did not get in contact with me, none at all.
right,
So after she went overseas and spent 6 months,
right,
probably 5 over there. When she reached over there, she got my number from Mark
right,
and said to me, um I'm going to get the DNA done.
right,
Just to put everything to an end.
right,
I am going to get the DNA done.
right,
I said, fine. We talk on the phone very, very good.
right,
She will call me and she asks me what's happening in Jamaica, how the COVID down here. We talk on the phone very good.
right,
She said to me, don't pay Simone any mind.
right,
Simone, that's how Simone is. Simone loves to fly up her mouth and go on certain way. Don't pay Simone any mind.
right,
I said, okay, fine. But she told me that she was going to come down in December
right,
of 2020.
right,
She come down in December. She didn't call me and
right,
said I am here in Jamaica.
right,
She didn't give me a date when she coming down, but I still hear the date when she's coming in Jamaica. I
right,
decided not to call her. Mark, which is her son as well, called me
right,
and said, mommy is in Jamaica. She haven't called you. I said, no, I haven't heard anything from her. I called her phone. And she said, I'm here and I am quarantining and I'm getting the house tidy up and whatsoever.
right.
She told me that when she comes to Jamaica in December after she quarantined and everything is settled, she would have the DNA, get the DNA into processing.
But she did.
And that
Hold on, but did she know that that she was in Jamaica?
of course, she know that I know that because she tell me herself because I didn't ask her anything. I just call her on a WhatsApp call
Right,
and I said what's up and so forth, and she said, I am in Jamaica, but I did already know that she was in Jamaica, but I did just want to hear it from her mouth and if she was going to tell me.
right,
She tell me that she's in Jamaica. I said, okay, fine.
right,
Not going to pressure the system. Let's give her space.
right,
Let she do what she has to do because she tell me the first thing she's going to come to Jamaica and do is to get the DNA done.
right,
I said, okay, fine. It has been over 4 months.
right,
4 months going into 5 months.
right,
No, nobody has contacted me
right,
about any DNA.
right,
Now, my point is, I just want to make it clear.
right,
I don't want anything. I make a mistake and I'm going to live up to my mistake. In the first place, I shouldn't have asked this man for anything.
right.
And I regret that.
When I spoke to him yesterday, because I didn't know it was him, he told me that you asked him for a house and he tell you that he's not going to build your house because you have a boyfriend and it's your boyfriend's responsibility to build your house. It's not his responsibility. That's what he says to me.
Yes, exactly. And I turned to him and I said to him, you shouldn't have said that because if I should bring you to the court
Right,
and not even me, my parents, my grandmother and my mother are supposed to bring you to the court and do a DNA and sue you,
right,
you wouldn't have money to pay me back.
right. So
And I forgot all about what he said.
right, so
Because I said,
so he told me that that's what he said yesterday. As I said, I didn't know it was him, but then he said to me that you pretty much I don't want to lie upon him, say you pretty much was disrespectful to his wife, and
Yes, because I am talking to him and tell me if this is right. Fear is fear.
right,
I am speaking to him
right,
and I am expressing my feelings and I am saying to him, boy, your wife, me not like the fact that your wife just come up bright up and I talk up in a phone, say she want DNA and what have
right,
you.
right.
But if I am going to do a DNA to prove to your wife that I am your child,
Right.
then you have to let her do a DNA on her 3 kids, and that's what caused the argument.
Well,
So and she start call me gal and them things. So I did not
right,
tell her to go ask her mother or anything like
right,
that. Me never tell her about her mother, father, parents, and me never tell her
right.
nothing like that. I want to say to her, you're going like say, you are the man, and you have put jaws over Andrew head.
So let me ask you a question. So, what was the reason, right? What was the reason you said to him that if you take a DNA, then he should take a DNA on the other 3 childs? What was the reason?
Because the story that I was hearing, I heard that the last he looks after two of the kids that
Right?
is not his, raise them full time. The third child, he's looking after that child for over 15 years.
Okay, so he's
So so that's the reason why I said to get back at her. I said, you just come out of the blues. This is a discussion that you should have had with your man privately, not while I am on the phone.
right. It's correct, but I would tell you one thing because I'm a person like this. I listen to you and I listen to him, and I would tell you one thing that you're wrong about, and you can agree or you can disagree. Now, when you told him that he should have taken a DNA on the other 2 child, I am going to tell you, in my opinion, you are wrong about that. Why you're wrong about that? Only thing you should be concerned about is the DNA with you and him and try to establish it. Whatever happened there, that's them because that's not it. When you say that, it's like it's like
Yes, I yes, I understand on that part. But when you're upset,
okay.
you're allowed to say anything
Okay.
because you're
Okay,
upset.
as long as we make that clear. Now I understand, and that's why.
Yes, I understand.
So you're admitting
And
that
I give
you're admitting that you're kind of wrong in a way with that. Then that was not,
yes, I
okay.
admitted that because it's up to him. It is up to him whether or not he wants to do a DNA on the other 3. That is not my business.
Right. Okay.
So on that point of view, I will give myself and tell myself, yes, I am wrong on that part.
Right. Okay. So at least
I am wrong on that
one
part.
thing with you, I realize
But
that you're fair with it, and I'm glad that you admit it that you're wrong on that part. So based when I talked to him yesterday and all the stuff that he was saying, as I said, he told me he talked to me like he was a stranger. He didn't even talk to me like it was him. And then it's after I know it was him. And what he was saying yesterday, he said that he don't care what you do. He don't care if you go in the media because I call him to try to talk to him first to see what's what. So what would you like right now at this minute? Forget about
no,
what.
basically, I am not looking for ownership because he believes that I am coming on media because I want his money
Right.
and I want him to support me for the 18 years that he hasn't supported me for.
Right.
I don't want that. I don't want that. You passed a remark and I just want to have closure to this.
Right.
And we move on with our lives because this is not something that I would like to deal with for the next 20 years.
Right. So
my mother called your name that you are my father.
Right.
You and your wife accepted to a DNA because your wife called out DNA. You accept your wife's decision to have a DNA done. Now, what I would like him to do, I would like him to move from behind his wife, come and stand up as a man and face your responsibility, your past, and make it your present, and just move on with it and get a DNA done. If I am not your child, you would not hear anything from me
Right.
or hear me come out and say anything about you.
Mm-hmm.
But if the DNA comes back and I am your child,
Right.
then it's up to you if you want to give me attention or you does not. If you does not want to give me attention, I won't force you to, because God have a thing that he gives to mankind named conscience.
Right.
And from my conscience is free, it is up to you for your conscience to, because conscience is a thing like this will suck you out like it.
Right.
When conscience go beat you, you can't sleep at night.
Right.
Me just want him, me not want him to back down from the DNA, because you call out DNA.
Right.
And I am at a crossroad right now.
Right.
Well, I don't know who to believe, because I can say my mother is wrong.
Right.
And at the same time, I can say that what he's saying is wrong at the same time.
Right.
So I am at a crossroad now. I don't know which road, and I cannot put a judgment on anybody. I would like him to come forward and make it clear.
Right.
Now, because we've tried several times to meet up with him. Regardless, yes, me admit the fact that me did be rude to your wife, and me never have no manners because me never like what she say.
Right.
Yeah, me accept that the fact there. And me accept say if you don't want to have nothing to do with me, I don't have a problem. But I just want to have a closure to this.
Right.
Me not look nothing from the man. I sorry the day and day I did ask him to help me or to build me a house.
Right.
Me take that back. Me sorry the day and day me did ask him that.
Right.
Because I've been living 27 years and God help me, me not sleep out of the door, me I eat food, me big and fat same way.
Why you have to say?
But I have to.
You're not big. You have a boyfriend.
Because I have. Mommy. Of course, I do.
Right. But,
Me food come to you, Tanisha.
But alright, so this why okay, so pretty much I like the way you talk, I like the way you explain yourself. And you said that you're not going in for money, but what you want to happen is for your father to agree to take a DNA test.
To a DNA, come forward, because here the thing is about this now.
Right.
He was very excited. I don't know if it's his wife changed his mind, but he was very excited because he called his sister Lisa and he was telling Lisa, "Oh, I find my daughter and what have you?"
Right.
Now, on the other hand, when it comes down to the DNA part now, and Lisa said, Lisa was saying, Simone, you look just like we. You look like the James them. Me not ask Christ.
Right.
You look like the James them. So Lisa was basically saying that. So Lisa said, all right, sisters, let's prove Simone wrong.
Right.
And let's get the doubt out of the way. Let's come together and do a DNA.
Right.
You know where that man looked on her, his sister, and said to his sister,
right.
Me not pay if you do no DNA. If you want DNA to be done, you have to go do it.
Right.
You have to go pay if you go get it done. Me not do none.
So let me ask that question.
No, what?
How much is the DNA?
I don't exactly sure.
You know,
one of the time I was hearing somewhere about $30,000 to $40,000.
Okay.
I am not sure if it is more than that. I don't know.
Right.
Because we were going to check out the price, because the man actually is backing down. If you do not want, this is why I'm not going to take him to any court.
Right.
Because I want to prove to him, if I take him to court, the court is going to force you to do a DNA.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Once the court force you to do a DNA, then the courts are going to turn around and sue you for the 18 years where you never look after me.
Right.
I don't need your money.
Right.
This is why I don't want to take him to a court. I want him to come, do the DNA off of your free will, and let me just close this chapter of the book. If you want to be a part of my life, fine. If you don't, you can go about your business and you can live your life with your 3 kids and your wife.
Right.
That's all I want.
Right.
No, I am getting an offer now because I spoke to his sister Lisa, because Lisa is 100% Althea, is 100% behind me.
Right.
And those are his sisters.
Right.
And also Mark. Mark said, go ahead and express your feelings on the media.
Right. So,
right?
so
Because we tried everything. We tried everything to meet up with him so that we can get the DNA done.
right. So you try.
And the man constantly hiding me out.
So in my
Yes,
idea,
me admit the fact.
in my idea out, and him pretty much don't want to do the DNA. Then pretty much. That's what it is.
So he doesn't want to pay to do the DNA. But there's an offer out because his sister said she will pay to do the DNA.
And
He just has to come forward. It's not like he's a man, he's dead. If he's dead, I would have to take another relative to do the
wait.
DNA.
Is this him right here?
No, that is
Oh,
Mark.
okay. Hold on. I'm just checking something. Hold on a minute.
The picture that I send you is him.
I think you sent me the number, right? Let me see. Hold on. Just hold on a minute.
It's the second number that I send you.
Okay, I'm looking through it. Okay, yeah, I got the number. Okay. So you're pretty okay. So pretty much before we wrap this up, right? Pretty much all you're asking for right now is for the
It's him to come forward,
man to
be
come
a
back,
man,
right?
be a man, and come forward and do the DNA. And that's the best I can say for now. If not, and he doesn't come forward, I am asking him to come out. I am closet and just come forward. Me not ask him for nothing.
Right.
It's not like I am going to sue him.
Right.
We just want him to come forward and prove to me whether my mother is wrong or she is right. And that's just basically it. I have to, if him did that, I would have to go on and I would have to live without him.
Right. So if he does,
I would have to live without
so
him.
if he doesn't, okay. So let's just say that he decides that he's not going to do the DNA under any circumstances.
Well, I would have to take it by force and force him to do a DNA.
And then if you take him by force,
I would have to take it.
so if you
I have
if
to
you
take
take him
him.
by force and do the DNA, what would you want to accomplish after the DNA have been proven that he's a dad?
Just closure, just know, say, what my mother told me, she was right all along. He's not the wrong person. The person is, this man is not getting blamed for something, for a child that is not his. That's just basically it.
Okay, so
I am not looking anything from him.
okay, so therefore, so that is one option. But would you continue your life if let's just
Yes, of course.
no,
Why not? I will continue my life with the rest of
no, but what I'm
his
saying,
family.
what I'm saying to you, say for example you don't go to court, would it be easier for you to just forget about it and just move on, or no?
It wouldn't be easy because
Okay.
I would want closure.
Right.
So it wouldn't be easy.
Right.
I would want closure to the situation.
Okay.
That's all I'm asking for. I apologize and I will apologize again
Right.
if I was being rude for asking him for something, believing that he accept me
Right.
as his child. I apologize for that.
Right.
But however, I just want closure and everybody can get on with our lives. Whether or not he accepts me after the DNA or he doesn't, I just want to closure that I can know, okay, the man that my mother tell me that he's my father, he's really my father.
So does he black you?
Because I tell him if I did in the position to have the money.
Right. So let me ask you a question.
Huh?
Did he black you now? Can you
if I did in the position to do
did he black you
a
and
DNA.
you can't get in touch with him and he don't answer none of your phone call?
I cannot get in touch with him because the number that I gave to you,
Right.
I didn't have it.
Okay.
The number that he used to call me on, his wife took the phone
Right.
and blocked me from it. He personally told that when I first found out that I was blocked,
Right.
when I called him on a different number, he personally told me
Right.
that his wife blocked me from it.
So his wife blocked you from the number.
So basically, to me, I don't know if I am wrong, but to my understanding,
Right.
it's not like so him gonna come forward and do the DNA,
Right.
but his wife is holding him back.
All
The
right.
wife
So,
blocked
all
every
right.
family.
So hold on a minute. I want you to stay right there, okay? Don't say nothing. I'm gonna try to see if him gonna answer the phone. I'm gonna ask him if him.
Okay.
Let me try to call him and see if him answer the phone. I'm gonna see. He may hang up the phone. He may whatever it is. What it is. Hold on. Just hold on a minute. I spoke to him yesterday and probably blocked me. Who knows? But I'm gonna ask him if the phone go through. Hold on, the service. It's going to busy signal. It's going to hold on. I guess the person is probably, I don't know, the phone is cutting off. I don't know what happened. Let me see if he's on WhatsApp. Because I spoke to him yesterday. As I said, I didn't know it was him. So let's see if he's on WhatsApp. I'm going to try to see if I see him on WhatsApp. But if I don't get him now, I'm going to reach out to him after the show and see if you know what he want to do, if he want to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? I will reach out to him. Hold on, let me just check something. So right now, in the meantime, so you're pretty much, you want him to do a DNA test, right? Our phone is breaking up. Yeah, our phone is breaking up. Okay, our phone cut off. So people, I'm gonna block some amount of people. I'm gonna block some amount of people. I'm gonna block some amount of people. I start block some amount already. You see, on this live here, people is entitled to come on here and talk what they want to talk. If you don't agree with somebody, you don't have to come on the page and bash the young lady and whatever it is, because quite frankly, some of the woman will sit up on the page and bash the young lady, have jacket picking want to get to the wrong man. Someone will sit up and say attack, can't find no daddy. Someone will sit down and say attack, have a kind of mental problem, and would not like anybody to come and try to say something to them, try to make her feel a certain. The young lady never come on here and try to disrespect anybody. She come on here and she was speaking. She was speaking her mind. She was saying what's going on and so forth, and it was a story that she's saying what it is. And some of them combobulated all non-element woman come on the page and want to talk about the young lady this and the young lady that and so forth, right? And someone have mental problem. Someone woman go into the wrong daddy and still can't find the right daddy, right? If you don't have anything good thing to say, then lock on a stinking mouth and keep it locked. Because someone not talk off on the mouth, on the devil wash on the front from morning, but when you come and want to say the young lady this and all that, the young lady was speaking good. There was no problem with the way she was speaking. But when you come on and you want to comment and so forth and all that, and I saw you make a black one. You have to allow people to talk and say what's on their mind, because at the end of the day, she never said she come here and beg money. She said she want closure. And there's nothing wrong with wanting closure. And this is the reason why all kind of problem happen out there. When people are talking what's on their mind, only look all combobulated non-entity or non-element, right? Waterfront woman come up on the page and want to say something like a stinking mouth. You understand? She asks you what she wants. She never come and ask your house. She said what she said. And at the end of the day, she apologized about it. And it's not a matter of coming here and trying to defend her, but it's the truth. Some of the people, man, must have something called ambition, something called non-ambition, non-element. Woman will live a yard with all, live with all on a brother. They would do the brother and they would do the daddy and the uncle. When you come on and sit down and talk and I say whatever it is and so forth, don't come from the page with it. And someone, I never ever see someone before. So I don't can't kiss and say bye-bye because I will be blocking someone, non-entity, non-element. You understand? I don't like them for my behavior. Let me see who text me. Hold on. Right? Make all my nose around. I don't like those farmer behavior. I don't like this farmer behavior. Someone called nasty front girl when they on the page. Okay, it pissed me off because at the end of the day, okay, what she said, she never said nothing wrong. I told her what she said wrong, and she adjusted. She's asking for a DNA. That's what she's asking for, a DNA. And I hope the father out there listen. The father probably listen because he knows what the show is gonna be. No, Mr. James, I don't know you. I am not here trying to disrespect you under any circumstances. I know that things happen in life. People go through things and people make mistakes. At the end of the day, this have nothing to do with nobody else but you and your daughter. This have nothing to do with your wife. And I'm not going to disrespect your wife because I don't know her. However, as a father, at the end of the day, some of us find ourselves in a situation because let me tell you something. Sometimes we have some picnic and we don't even want for their own. We don't want to deal with them because of what the mother have done. And it's all based on the situation. Because me, yes, me have a picnic out there too. I'm going to tell you something. It's only God could have come out of the sky to the date. I don't want to have nothing to do with that picnic. I do with nothing with the mother. You understand? Under any circumstances. Every situation is different. And I will never change my mind. I will never bend my mind under any circumstances about that. It will never happen. You feel me I say? Because if somebody come to me with a picnic, right? And say, okay, this is your picnic and so forth and other. I will carry that picnic and take a picnic right at the courthouse and tell the police station and say, take that and keep that. So there's different situations that people go through. But she's asking for a closure. There's nothing wrong with that. So I hope that you're out there and watching, and I hope you will step up as a man and go do the DNA. Do the DNA, move on from this, so at least, because at the end of the day, what she's feeling, and when she go to bed at night time and think about the situation, at the end of the day, for 27 years, everybody would want to know who their father is at some point. Whether or not you want to associate with the person or not. Everybody would want to. She's entitled to know who he is. And if you're not the father, then it's okay. You can move on from there. But the young lady is hurting, and we cannot deny that. We cannot deny that. You have some little dirty mother who will take picnic and run up and down, and then at the end of the day, they run up and down with picnic all over the place, and then them turn around, and they want child support, and they want this, and they want that, and all kind of shit like that, and blah, blah, blah. Because some women only see them front for money. Some women only figure say them want money. That's why it is. It's not about the kid. It's about the money. You can't run from the responsibility of what it is. It is what it is. You have to deal with it. So I hope that you're out there, Mr. James, and you're listening, because I'm pretty sure you're listening. Now you will see this video. Please, sir, I'm begging you, just pay for the DNA test. Do the DNA. And if it's your daughter, figure out a way to deal with it. She would have to respect your wife would have to respect her. They have to get along. If they don't get along, then you deal with her. She deal with you. And that is what is important. Hope you listen. And the platform is open to you for you to come. I'm not going to allow you to come here and tear her down. And I'm not going to allow her to come and tear you down. Nobody at all. So the platform is open. If you want to call me and you want to come on and talk, feel free to come on and talk. If you don't want to come on live, you can call me on the phone and say, okay, I'm going to do the DNA and so forth. That will be good. Do the DNA and just move on from there, because she has the right to find out if you are the father or if you are not the father. Whatever happened in the conversation, as she said, she was upset when she said what she said, and she admitted. Whatever happened, happened. Move on from that to better things. Mr. James, I don't remember your wife name. Your wife name is Simone. Simone? Mrs. Simone. This now have nothing to do with you at this moment. This is between the man and his daughter. You as a woman, you have kids. And put yourself in that lady position. Would you like to be in a position like that? You don't have to agree. You don't have to be a part of certain things. But what you can do as a woman is say, you know what happened? All right, go do the DNA and see what happened. Only reason you don't want to do the DNA unless you think in your head, say, you don't want to share up whatever the man have. But at the end of the day, would you feel comfortable if you know, say, the man have a picnic out there, probably don't have any food to eat? Whatever the decision is that you're sitting on as a mother and don't want to solve the problem, sometimes one woman have to do better. You have to make decision that wise. A lot of women keep picking away from man. All these things that happen, and it comes back around to hurt the kids later on. At the end of the day, in the middle of this, you was hurting of whatever happened to you. But this young lady is the one that's hurting at this minute. Because she lived with it for 27 years. And to live with it for 27 years, as far as she can remember and so forth, you have to understand her pain and you have to understand her suffering. Forget about everything else around the surrounding. Deal with the situation that is important. I will bring on the next guest. I'm going to text next guest and bring her on while I bring that to a closure. I am not perfect. I have 2 kids. Makeda and Jay. 2 kids and 2 kids only. That's what I have. And until I'm dead, that's the only 2 kids I will claim. And that's the only 2 kids I were responsible for. That's the only 2 kids that I will father. And that's the only 2 kids I know. Unless maybe down the road God may give me one or whatever it is. I'm not thinking about that. But I have 2 pitney. And my daughter there mother yard. And the son there mother yard. Okay. Thank you very much. Let me bring on the young lady. Before I bring her on, let me go to hold on. Before I bring her on. Okay, here she go. Let me bring her on. Before I bring her on. Oh, Jesus, she said it to me. She sent me a song. Oh, Jesus, she sent me a song. I'm gonna say, oh, man. Send me back the YouTube link now, please. If you're still, she sent me. I'm gonna bring her on in a minute. One other people. I'm gonna bring her on. Let me bring her on because she's full of energy. Oh, here she. I'm gonna bring her on right now. And she's coming on right now. She's full of energy. She's coming on right now. She's coming on. I'm bringing her on right now. Oh.
One love, one heart.
Keep singing, darling.
Let's get together and be alright.
Keep singing. Keep in.
Bob Marley, yeah, hello. Bring in the energy to my room. This is for Bob Marley. This is God's collard greens. One love. Get some energy. One heart. Let's get together and be alright. One love.
I tell you.
One heart. Woo! Let's get together and be alright.
Can I get a smoke?
Listen,
Can I get a draw?
this is God's collard greens. John made this. This is not a drug. This is medicine. This is what makes us heal. This is better than any medicine in the world. And listen, I need to say a couple things before we start. Is it okay? You might get mad at me.
No.
Is it all right?
No. Go.
Okay, number 1. I was upset with you just now. I was about to hang up because I was mad at you.
Right.
Number 1. Now, you know I'm honest. I'm 60 years old. I'm a senior citizen, so I don't. Am I allowed to use colorful language on this thing?
Yeah, as long as you don't use the F word. Yeah, you quite.
I don't give a fuck. Really, I don't give a fuck.
Right.
But I do. You understand?
Right.
So I'm not afraid.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, when it comes to the comments, let me
Right.
say this. We live, I believe, all comments are valid. All human beings are valid, right?
Right.
There were 300 people on the line just now,
Mm-hmm.
right? There were maybe 5 people sending different opinions about the person.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But there were 295 good cop people in there. So bring the energy. I don't care. Don't cut no comments off. I want the 295. Fuck
Right.
the 5.
Right.
You feel me? And
Yeah.
sometimes we're so sensitive nowadays. These are people's opinions.
Right.
Somebody may say, when I finish talking about my stick, somebody may say, oh, you're a crackhead hoe. Somebody may say that. Okay, why would that make me mad? That's their opinion.
Right.
How can what you say, listen, that girl, let me say this, because I'm so passionate about this.
Right.
Her story is so similar to what I've been through, but she needs to know she is a Black Jamaican African warrior. Why the fuck is she begging somebody to love her? Fuck that nigga.
Right.
I don't care who it is.
Right.
I don't care. Listen, the Bible that some people use says, if my mother forsake me or betray me, who's gonna be there? If my father don't want to fuck with me, who's gonna be there?
Right.
Fuck that nigga. I'm saying it.
Right.
Because you have to learn how to move on.
Right.
That girl was at the brink of breaking down. Before she even spoke, before she opened her mouth, I could see the pain.
Right.
I could see, and check it out. The spirits are deep. No wonder it was kind of dark.
Right.
Because she's in a lot of pain. But she got to rise up. If you hear me, baby girl, rise up.
Right.
Fuck everybody.
Right.
And love yourself. Because, see, let me tell you something why I'm so passionate. From not loving myself.
Right.
I wind up smoking crack and sucking somebody's dick for $5. From not liking myself. And I came from a very religious, sanctified, holiness church in Brooklyn.
Whoa.
Bedford and Bergen, Washington Temple.
Right.
I was christened there, baptized there, sang the junior choir, the usher board, the prison ministry, everything, every choir, from Sunshine Band to almost a senior choir.
Right.
I was married to a preacher, married to a bishop, and wound up smoking crack and prostituting anyway, because I had no relationship with God for real.
Right.
I was fucked up with religion.
Right.
I had no idea what God was really about. I thought it was some entity in the sky that was a certain color that was going to whip me every time I did something wrong.
Right.
I didn't wear pants. I didn't wear earrings. That was a Jezebel spirit.
Right.
So when I was that empty, I couldn't understand how God loved me, but was so punitive and hated me so much. It was so mean. It wasn't my complexion.
Right.
So I tried to assimilate. I tried to be the preacher's wife.
Right.
I tried to perm my hair. I tried to wear a lot of makeup and look European. I tried. But something inside the Black woman inside said, bitch, you going crazy.
Right.
So I lost my mind.
Wow.
And what did I go through? After going to seminary, after being married to a preacher, after singing so prolifically in church, after evangelizing all over the motherfucking world, not the world, I'm getting exaggerated now. After evangelizing all over. You know, because I'm so passionate about this young lady. And I want her to know that after doing all that,
Go ahead, my dear.
What you doing? What you doing? Are you busy?
No, go ahead.
I'll light it then. I'm not gonna talk while you on the damn phone, man. Come on.
Yeah, go ahead. So let me ask you a quick. No, I like your energy. I like the way you are, and I like the way.
Of course you do. But you answer the phone. You gotta say excuse me next time. Come on now.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're professional.
All right, next time I will say.
And you know what? Wait. I'm going through the menopause. So I'm having a hot flash. So just pay me no mind. Go ahead.
So let me ask you a question. So, what when I was listening.
Take care of your phone. Take care of your phone.
No, it's okay. That was text. When I was talking to you in the beginning and so forth, you said you was a vocal coach, right?
Yes.
And what age was you a vocal coach?
Say it, excuse me?
What age was you when you was a vocal coach?
Well, I believe vocal coaches are born, but I realized that when I was in my 20s, early 20s. I'm 60 now, so that was 35 years ago.
You still look like you're in the 40s.
Say it again, brother. Go ahead.
So you was a vocal coach, and then we're just gonna touch base on this and we're gonna move on to that. However, you said
yes, sir.
We're gonna talk about the contribution of being a vocal coach towards the Morgan family. Was that the old Morgan family? The Morgan heritage family?
Who told you about that?
I know.
Who told you about all my business?
I know all your business.
But see, the Morgan heritage was just the icing on the cake. I'm grateful that there was a DJ in Freeport, Long Island by the name of Philip Smart. Philip Smart was he had a studio called 8CNF Studios in Freeport. I'm from Brooklyn.
Right.
And it was difficult to get into reggae being an African American because Jamaican community is tight.
Right.
So, and I was raised in Flatbush and Midwood.
Right.
So Flatbush Avenue was Jamaican, and they wouldn't let you in unless you bought weed, right? Or unless you had a boyfriend who was Jamaican. So,
Right.
but I was singing in the church, and somebody heard me sing, and they
Right.
invited me to this record store in the Bronx on White Plains Road. I forgot I think it's Moody's Records.
Moody's
I think his
record,
name
yes, Moody's.
Yeah. Listen, I did a big 12-inch for him.
Right.
He was so nice to me. So he introduced me to Philip Smart.
Right.
So I go to Philip Smart and I started doing studio work.
Right.
I did work for a lot of people. I mean, Frankie Paul, I was on 4 of his albums.
Right.
I did work for a background for Sister Carol. I did some, in the studio. John Holt, Don't Turn Around. I did work for Colleen Davis. Studio work.
Right.
Oh man, yeah. And at that time, doing 3 and 4 5-part harmony was new, because a lot of reggae music was 2-part harmony, alto and soprano. But I came in and Phil let me do 4 and 5-part harmony, which was easy because in church you learn harmony. So somehow, well, not somehow. Now around this time, around 27 years old, 26, 27, 25, 26. I started realizing that I was very active in the church.
Right.
And I started realizing that I really, really wanted to do something else.
Right.
And I knew that religion had me paralyzed, really. This is my story. I can tell you what happened to me. And there was something going on that didn't connect.
Right.
And I wanted to sing R&B.
Right.
And the church said I couldn't. They said I was going to go to hell. And I was going to go to hell with gasoline underwear on. I was going to bust hell wide open. I was terrified. I mean, at that time, you couldn't pop your fingers in church,
Right.
So I started sneaking and listening to Al Green and stuff. And then I said, God, I want to sing, and I don't want to sing only gospel.
Right.
So I started smoking weed, and then I went to college, City College, and then I started sniffing cocaine. And I became confused. And I didn't go crazy right away.
Right.
So I started teaching. I got great jobs. And after a while, I started getting sad, and I was working, and I had a Walkman on. At that time, we had a Walkman.
Right.
And I was walking on Bushwick Avenue, right? And I had my earphones on, and Denroy Morgan had a house on Cornelia Street in Brooklyn. Right. So I'm walking down. Now I didn't know. So I'm walking down the street, and as a matter of fact, and I had done work for a sister named J.C. Lodge. I toured with her. Telephone Love. I toured with her for a while. Her husband was so nice to me. Oh, wow. They were so nice to me.
Right.
And so I'm walking down the street, and all of a sudden, I must have been singing.
Right.
Because he came up to me and he said, your eyes. Such a cool. Denroy Morgan was so smooth and such a gentleman. And he wasn't trying to pick me up either.
Right.
It wasn't like that. And at his house, he has a lot of children at that time.
Right.
And and they were together and loving. They were all sitting on the stoop right in front of the house with cars. It was a loving environment. So, it was a lot of men, a lot of brothers, and I felt a little intimidated because, old school, you don't walk past a bunch of brothers without feeling like that's old school. So, but they made me feel so comfortable.
Right.
So then they said, you sing, and I forgot the exact conversation because that was 35, 40 years ago. I'm 60. Yeah, no, 35, 38 years ago, something like that.
Right.
So he said he had some children that sing. Right. At that time, it was Peter, Una, and Grandpa. Right.
So Peter is the one with the gray hair, right?
Peter is the high tenor.
High tenor, right? And then Grandpa, which is
Grandpa is the baritone, and he can also do bass. I know that. And Una is mommy, but I called her mommy.
Okay, so Grams Morgan is which one? That's
the one you had in this show.
Yeah, okay.
The one you had in the show, you have the glasses and the hat. You know the difference. The difference, right?
Yeah.
You don't know. What's wrong with you? You know the difference. Everybody knows the difference between pizza and grandpa. What's wrong with you?
Peter, okay, Grams Morgan. So Grams Morgan people, Peter Morgan and the other one.
What's wrong with you? I'm the one smoking weed. Are you high too? Everybody knows Grimes, Peter, and Una.
Una, right. So, okay.
Mommy. I called her mommy.
Mommy, so go ahead.
Okay, but at that time, Peter was the lead at that time.
Right.
And Grandpa was always the way he is now, such a quiet, almost like a still waters. He watched everything. He observed everything. because Denroy had a studio in his backyard.
Right.
You would never know it. You would walk through the house full of children, full of love, full of laughter, full of colors, everything.
Right.
And you walk in the back, and it was a fabulous studio. I mean, one on, because I worked in many. One you would find in Broadway. It was like only people who knew about it. It was the bomb.
Right.
And for a vocalist, for me to go into his booth where the microphone is, where I'm in heaven.
Right.
You know, he just let me. So I started doing things with him every day. But when he did extra, now mind me, let me tell you about this. He had maybe a 16, 17 room house. He gave me a room, didn't know me.
Right.
Just trusted my energy. You hear me? And he wanted his children. He knew his kids were going to be successful. He knew it.
Right.
And he also believed in using people in the community. He was like that. He didn't try to go way out to a different group of people. He used his people. Everybody around him was brown. I saw that. You know?
Right.
Inclusive, but he was about us. That's what I loved about Denroy.
Right.
And you know, he never tried to hit on me.
Right.
And I thought I was kind of cute, you know. But yeah, but you know, he was surrounded with women and love, and all the women respected each other. Right. I think he had 25 kids at that time, I think. Right. And every single person respectful, different mother. You know, it's the bomb. Denroy's the bomb. So and then I got more respect because he didn't try nothing. You know, he was just exemplary with me. So he gave me a room upstairs in his house, a small room. No rent, nothing, you know. And anything I needed, he gave me. So I would go downstairs every day, and we would do breathing exercises, trills, which are mouth drills, enunciation, articulation, tone, pitch, the scales, everything. And one of our signature teaching songs with the Star Spangled Banner, not for the lyrics, but for the highs and lows of the song. Right. If you can sing that a cappella and be on pitch and be on tone, you have a better chance of learning how to use your breath. So I never forget when Peter started singing, he didn't think he could hit the notes. Right. Oh my God. When he started, oh, the free, because when he was younger, so he had a higher voice. Right. It's mellow, it's beautiful now. Oh man. And to watch Denroy watch his children, it was the bomb. Right. So beautiful situation, right? Right. But in my own personal life, I was dying spiritually. I was smoking at that time. I was smoking weed, but I stopped smoking weed and started smoking crack. Denroy had no idea. I hid it for a while. I didn't do it in the house. I would go someplace else. Had I kept smoking weed, I wouldn't have been smoking crack. I know that. Because marijuana doesn't make you want to sell your body. Okay. It makes you want to protect your body. You know what I mean? Right. Marijuana doesn't make you not want to eat for 5 days. No, marijuana says, you better get some motherfucking food in here. You know what I mean? Right. Right. God stuff. So that's what I'm saying. I didn't want to be phoning and not smoke. Right. While I'm talking. Okay. That would be bullshit. Right. And then I would give a further message that if you smoke crack, you can't smoke weed. That's a lie. That's a lie. Right. I know many people that almost died from crack and changed their life. And now I'm in Phoenix. You know, it's legal. Right. And it's a prescription too. So anyway, as I proceed, what was I talking about?
You was talking about the smoking crack.
That's okay. Now that's a side effect of ganja. Right. So I started smoking crack on the low, right? Right. I would go to Bed-Stuy and smoke. I would go to some friend's house because Denroy never said what not to do, but you can tell with a black man, with a brother, especially Jamaican, certain things you don't do as a woman. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm old school. Right. There are certain things a man can do that a woman cannot do. I'm sorry. That's where I come from. It's a stereotype. I don't give a fuck. That's how women, we have higher standards to live by. And don't nobody want to see no woman smoking crack in the street. So I was very careful not to bring that to dinner because I know he didn't like that. Right. But I messed around and smoked a woola. I didn't have a pipe. I didn't go outside. So a woola is, if you don't know.
Yeah, I want to know.
You already know.
I don't know what's the ula. No, what is the ula?
Yeah, no. Don't be lying to me.
I swear to God.
Okay. No. Don't swear. Right. Well, wula is when you just mix weed with crack, okay? And it has a very sweet smell. And unfortunately, let me tell you about this spiritually. Unfortunately, when a person doesn't want to feel or doesn't want to go through any pain, crack and cocaine, which is an anesthetizer, feels good immediately. Immediately it feels good, unfortunately. The problem with that is you can't stay that high 24/7. And it's very expensive. And it depletes your spirit, it depletes your body, and it's a drug of the enemy. Simple, because it's man-made, the whole shit. So every time I would go cop, I would have to use the bathroom. My body would almost say, uh-oh, we're allergic. I would think if I got some money, I would automatically get a stomach ache. Because my body would say, Gina, what are you doing? I'm going against the spiritual grain. So I was desperate, so I smoked, and the smell went through the house. And then when I heard some footsteps, then when I came upstairs, and the disappointment on his face, and then his kids were like lying behind him, I'll never forget. They looked up at me like, oh, that was horrible. They would, I haven't talked about this in a long time.
Well, it's okay.
No, these are tears of remorse, but gratitude to be able to kill it.
Right.
Because I could have died in that lifestyle. But anyway, so Denver looked up at me and he said, nah. And that's all he could say. Because it was almost like disappointment and sadness and anger. And I got to let you go. And we love you, but you got to go. And I just packed my stuff and left. It was so embarrassing. And I saw Grandpa on something.
Right.
And they haven't seen me in 30 years. So they didn't know what, I haven't smoked crack in 30 years.
Right.
So they didn't know what had happened. But I started talking to a girl named, as a singer named Anicia. You know Anicia?
I heard the name before, Anicia. Yeah.
Singer named Anicia. There's a drummer named Anastas Hackett, who's from Jamaica.
Yeah.
Yeah, my people. So we started seeing each other different places, and then me and Anicia were going to do a song together.
Mm-hmm.
And she has a child by one of Morgan's sons. So I said, how do you know? She said, oh, Gina, they're doing fine. And then I heard about them getting a Grammy. And my spirit said, I knew it because of the harmony that they would exhibit just together. And how their father worked so hard in making sure, a lot of people talk about, what's this guy, Joe Jackson, that he was supposed to be a tyrant, whatever.
Right.
That's what some Caucasians say about a strong father, but a black man like Denboy Morgan knew he had investments in his children. So he made them not toe the line, but I saw the respect of women they had.
Right.
And I knew they were going to be successful.
Right.
When I saw them and Grandpa said, oh, Gina, my vocal coach, all I said was, hi, Grandpa. He said, oh, and he gave me such props. Because I thought that the image that I left with them was a bum ass crackhead, that's what I thought.
Right.
But no, that's why God gives U-turns. That's why that young lady, Simone, God gives us a fresh start. They said I was going to die a crackhead in the street because I prostituted in order to get crack every day. I quit my job teaching. I had to get out every day because I hated how I felt about myself. You feel me?
So at that time, at that time when you was doing the crack, you said you was doing the prostitution. So prostitution was to gain the money to make.
Of course, yes, of course.
Okay.
Yes. It was devastating. It was horrible, but the only way that I knew. Now, what's so crazy about me?
Right.
A lot of people, women that I know who was smoking crack, they would rob and steal and stick up, and I was actually judging them. I couldn't believe it because let me say, I come from a very religious background, so there's a lot of judgment and criticism and hypocrisy.
Right.
And when I was doing things, so I always thought I was better than because I was jumping in the stranger's car where I could have got killed several times, as opposed to boosting or sticking somebody up. I was committing prostitution is a crime, Gina.
Right.
Crime. Who was I? That's why I wasn't humble. So lack of humility leads to humiliation. You know what I mean? Right. And that's why I was trying to say something to us, Simone. It appears that so she was trying to make him take a test, make him, listen, uninvited is unwanted. And sometimes a rejection is God's protection.
That's
sometimes because you listen, sometimes mothers make mistakes.
Right.
Sometimes mothers make mistakes. I got pregnant with my son while I was prostituting. I had no idea who was father.
Wow.
No idea.
Wow.
No idea.
When you was
prostituting,
prostituting,
I got pregnant. By the grace of God, I didn't get HIV. I guess God didn't have that for me, but I got pregnant, and I had my son. Didn't even realize I was pregnant for like 4 months because I was smoking crack every day.
Oh wow!
My son, by the grace of God, Isaiah, is 30, college graduate, went to the Navy, praying to be a pilot, right? God did that.
Well,
God protected my son in the womb. God did that. And then I had some men around me who I wasn't having sex with, help me raise him, thank God. But I don't know. There's no DNA test that I can get, right?
right.
So what God does and steps in and says, yo, I got you. For a while, I held that like, wow. As a matter of fact, when I first got clean from crack 30 years ago, I went to apply for welfare in White Plains.
Right.
And one of the questions says, what's the paternity of your child? And I hadn't processed, I hadn't healed from that yet.
Okay.
And I'm going to 12-step meetings, and the social worker, who was that fucking bitch,
Right.
nasty white woman, she said, oh, you don't know the paternity of your father? And I said, no, I don't know. She said, like that.
Wow.
And I left the social worker office feeling terrible. Well, I wanted to go into a women's meeting that night, 12-step women's meeting. And I was sharing about not knowing my son's father is. Let me tell you something about us.
Right.
Then woman raised her hand and said, honey, I got two. I don't know who the daddy is. Another woman said, listen, I got one, and I don't know. I mean, so they made me feel misery loves company, but honesty attracts. You feel me?
Right.
So I want her to know that fuck who your daddy is if you don't want to do it. And then I'm asking you, I want to ask you, sir.
Right.
There are two sides to every story, Dr. Lover.
Which is true.
Dr. Love! There's a song called Dr. Love.
Yeah, no.
My first choice. He ain't got no competition. Only he writes my prescription. Dr. Love, Dr. Love, ooh, Dr. Love. Okay, listen. Why are we trying to talk to him into that word? If you don't know, what's wrong with his phone?
It's coming back. It's the devil, but we're going to get rid of the devil.
What's wrong with your phone?
It was going up, but it's back.
No. You're supposed to do not disturb. You have so many things going on.
No, it's not. No, I'm doing it on the iPad. It's not even the phone. The phone is right here. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, I want to say to you, I don't know why you were vigorously trying to push yourself on this man. You call this phone intrusive in public.
Right.
You don't know what they're going through. And why do you want to deem that test for her so bad? Why? Tell me why.
Well,
what's your reason?
Well, she asked for it, right? And I spoke to him yesterday on the phone. And when I spoke to him yesterday on the phone, I thought it was the uncle. And the person...
No. The question is, why are you involved in trying to get a DNA test for her?
Well, to be
what
honest,
if she's not? And then the mother is seen as what? Just leave it alone. Live your life.
But she wanted it because
Why is she so stuck? Why is she so stuck and getting an answer? God's the answer. Let it go. Let me tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
I was smoking crack every day for 2 years. Only God can change a heart. Nobody can make that man change his mind but God. Nobody can make her move on but God. You can't make nobody. Anybody is unwanted. Nobody can make somebody do nothing. You got to say, okay, God, I surrender. Now you touch his heart, touch his conscience. Let me pray. Let me move on. Success is the best revenge. Stop being amazing and beautiful.
Right.
And just move on and watch God work.
Right.
Watch God work. Some guys that I used to mess with before I was so in love with, they want to be with me now. I mean, not a whole lot. I'm just saying. But,
so let me ask you a question.
Yes, that.
Do you ever think that you may know who your son's father is?
I don't know if I'm a can of paint. I was a prostitute. I walked the streets every day and picked up a trick. I did that. Yes, so I have no idea.
Well, you never. Go ahead.
But you know what? It's odd. The only way I could probably do anything, I looked it up. I tried, and I would have to put his DNA in a pool or something, and it only be matched if a person was in the system or something like that, or in services, But you know what? Sometimes they take our boy's DNA and do other things with it. So I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Okay, I see.
I'm kind of crazy like that.
And he's good. He's good. He's good with it. It doesn't bother him, right?
My son?
Yeah.
The bomb. I told you he matriculated in school, which doesn't mean success. But he had the wherewithal and integrity, and he's a man. Listen, my son is the bomb. He's not no punk. When I mean punk, I don't mean orientation. I'm talking about he's not. He doesn't let women move him around.
Okay.
Sometimes as a young man, you can let sex or somebody's looks make you make decisions that are the antithesis of your goal. My son is focused. He may get some pussy here and there, but he's focused. Because I know about women who try to sap the life out of men. I don't think we give black men enough credit, my brother. I got to say this.
Right.
I have been in the streets around tricks and holes, and I've been around that. And I'm telling you, there are more black men who are good to their children and families than not. And even though while in the street, my store was Prospect Park, my store was 241st and White Plains Road,
Right.
my store was Mount Knockers, all down Flatbush Avenue, and I was raped 5 times. Well,
Whoa.
six. No, five. But they were all West Indian men that raped. All of them, all 5 different times. One on 54th, is church in Brooklyn, one on Beekman, just, but they were all Jamaicans. And do you think that I would be mad at all Jamaicans because 5 were crazy? No, they were,
Wow.
Man, come on. I've got to move on. The weather has changed.
Wow.
Weather's changed.
You're let me ask you a question. Have you ever been
I'm a what? What did you gonna say? I'm a what?
have you ever get beaten by a
I'm a woman. That's Chaka Khan.
Chaka?
And I'm a black one.
That's my artist, Chaka Khan.
I'm a woman. Everybody needs one. You never heard that?
I heard that. I know Chaka Khan.
That's the bomb.
Yep. So
Yo, listen, you know what? You know what song I'm gonna do over in reggae? You know what song I'm gonna do by Chaka Khan?
which one?
It's called I Know You, I Live You. You know that?
No, I don't know that. Which one is that?
I know you, I live you. Or Through the Fire. Either that one or Through the Fire.
Through the fire. Through the leaf. That's my song.
Do you sing?
Sometimes I do.
Let me hear you sing. Let me hear you.
No, you got my
I don't know. Let me hear you sing.
my allergy. No, you put me on this spot.
No, do this. Okay, listen. Just listen. Just do exactly what I do. All right? Just listen. First watch, then do.
Mm-hmm.
Through the fire. Do that.
Through the fire.
Through the fire.
Through the fire.
Not bad. Not bad. Now this time take the TH through. Through the fire. One note.
Through the fire. Through the fire.
Very good. Very good. You're an easy student.
I needed
Through
to
the
teach me. I needed to teach me.
To the limit, to the wall. A chance to be with you. I'd gladly risk it all. Through the fire, through whatever come what may. To have a chance of loving you, I'll take it all the way. Right down to the wire, even through the fire. Oh, that feels so good.
Wow.
That feels so good. Did you feel that?
You got me.
You feel
No,
that?
you got me paused.
No, listen, you know what? We have on the same color. Did you know that?
Yeah, red is my
We are
favorite.
connected.
Yeah.
Connected.
You know this song? Do you know this song named When I Am Down?
By who?
When I am down.
By who? I have to know. Is it reggae?
I think it's Josh Strobin singing.
No.
Yeah,
I don't know. There's some I know, but there's no R&B songs I don't know. You can name any R&B I know.
This one goes, when I am down and all my soul's so weary, when troubles come, and my heart breaks. You know that song?
Is it gospel?
I am still lying in this, something like that. You raised me
don't
up.
sound bad. You don't sound bad.
You raised me up. Sing that song.
When I am down. I don't know. It's got to be something else. You got to sing something else. I don't know.
When I am down and
what do you
all
want?
my
What do you want?
soul's
What do you
so
want? me to
weary.
do?
Huh?
I'm going to give you a gift, my brother. I don't have money for your cash app, but I'll give you a gift.
Oh, it goes, and my heart's burning. I don't remember.
I don't know the song, Dada. Give me something different.
All right, sing a gospel song that you know.
Okay. You know what? This is a highly requested song, too.
Right.
I've had some good days. I've had some hills to climb. I've had some weary days. And I had some sleepless nights. But when I look around and I think things over, all of my good days. Outweigh my bad days. And I won't complain. 'Cause God's been good to me. He's been so good to me. More than this whole world could ever be. My God's been so good to me. In the midnight hour, He'll wipe my tears away. He'll turn my midnight into day. So no matter what, we gotta say, thank you, Lord. 'Cause I won't complain. To God.
Let me tell you something. You know, when I listen to you singing, right?
Yes,
And I
sir.
listen to your story and what you have been through. And when I look at you and you said that you say you were 60, right?
I'll be
61.
61, October 26th. I'm a Scorpio. Yes.
For 60 for what wait, October what?
26.
And my son is October 23rd.
Oh, okay. My sister's October 23rd. My sister.
See? And when I listen to you said that from coming from crack to prostitution, being raped, I've contributed to the Morgan Heritage family. And to be alive today and all you have been through, and you can live to tell your story and all of that. God have a reason why He let you live. Because
That's what I'm telling you. Simone, let me tell you, that's what I'm
right,
telling you. She's only 20 something. Yo, listen. Oh my God. Oh my God.
right.
20 something. What an opportunity she has. And I forgot to tell you, I was married to a preacher. Married to a preacher.
Right.
Yo, and listen, can you look at my personality? I was so void of decency and trying to fulfill this dream of being a preacher's wife that when I allowed this man to hit me
Whoa.
for like 3 years.
Why he was a preacher?
Of course. What? You don't know about domestic violence in the church? Are you kidding me right now?
I don't think
Oh.
I never thought there was domestic violence in the church. What was
the only place that Jesus tore up was what? What place did Jesus fuck up? He was so mad. What did he do? What place was that Jesus tore up?
I don't know.
Was it a bar? Was it a club? Was it Mary's house?
Was it a church?
It was the church. He rented in two. He said, stop this bullshit. Jesus was such a cool dude. You know who he hung out with? Jesus hung out with 12 dudes who were supposed to be badasses. Somebody quit their job. People cut somebody's ear off, betrayer. But that's who he hung out with. You know where he hung out? He didn't have a home. He hung out at bus stops, at wells with holes. Jesus hung out with street people. And then when he would get hungry, he would turn fish, a lot of fish, some bread, know, which is indicative of food. Then if people was partying and they ran out of wine, he said, yo, here's some extra wine. That Jesus was the bomb. He was cool as fuck. So how can we people betray to be so and so and don't treat people?
So wait a minute. So what was it like being married to a pastor and getting abused? What was it like facing the congregation with knowing what was going on? What was it like? See,
there are some things. Now, some people in New York know who my ex-husband is.
Okay.
And wait, no. I'm not afraid. Let me finish, brother.
Okay.
I'm not afraid of anything because, they nowadays young people say receipts. He's not gonna say nothing because I will say something about his life only if he mentions me. If he mentions the marriage, then you'll get the first interview. Trust me.
Okay.
So I just heard he wrote a book recently. I heard it was out. I haven't gotten it. I haven't read it. I'm not going to. I'm trying to get one of my friends to read it to see if he says anything about the marriage. If he does, then I'm going to blast him. But for now, I'm gonna let him live, right? Because I'm not about trying to initiate evil, but I know how to clap back. But anyway, yes, he hit me, but I allowed him to. Before we got married, we dated for 5 years. 5 years, we were supposed to be engaged and not having sex and abstaining. We was having sex all the time. We would go to the altar on Friday or Sunday and ask God to forgive us, do it all over again. Now, he's an accomplished musician. He's played for many artists. And at that time, he was touring with this, Timothy Wright was, You know Timothy Wright?
Yeah, I heard the name before.
He was our minister of music, but my ex-husband toured with him as a keyboard player. So so we got married because I blackmailed him. I said we've been dating for 5 years, and the Lord told me to move on. I blackmailed my husband. Really, I wasn't honest. I told him I was a virgin, and I was 27. I had been a hoe already, you know what I mean? So I was, because I wanted an image. See, I came to the marriage as a liar. I got to look at the part that I played, So I knew he was abusive before I married him. He hit me before I got married. But I said, he'll change. I said, the Holy Ghost will change. Pussy will change him. Food I cook will change him. He'll eventually, and my self-esteem just went down. So it was easy for me to start using drugs. It was easy because I had no self-worth. So I had to find something to make me feel good, even in the church. So I left Brooklyn and moved with him to Long Island. And they hated me, the church, they hated me. Because Long Island was seen to be for nice girls. Brooklyn was like wild girls. So I had my hair braids and beads, and everybody had perms. And so I changed my whole style. I put a perm in my hair. I mean, I just lost myself. So when I found them with this, so when some things transpired, I didn't have the ability to have spiritual fortitude, so I started smoking crack. And that's when I lost my mind. You know what I mean? So when I was 30 years old, God changed my life.
So changing at 30, what was the first transition of changing that happened?
Well, what happened was my mother and grandmother had my son, Isaiah. They had him. And I was laying in the grass in front of Our Lady of Mercy Hospital on 233rd and White Plains Road.
Right.
And I was laying there, and there was nobody around. And I said, God, I am tired. I was just tired. Because I kept hearing songs, even when I was smoking crack. Let me tell you something. I was a loud crackhead. Because when you smoke crack, people want you to be quiet. No, not me. I would take a hit and take my top off and start singing. I would just, I would do concerts. People were saying, shut the fuck up. Why you want to smoke?
Right.
Well, because the gift never left. God was so merciful. God was so merciful. That God never left me. I left God. God said, no, I'm going to give you a gift. Matter of fact, keep it because it's going to convict you. So I was laying in the grass in front of Our Lady of Mercy Hospital, July 4th, 1992. And I said, God, I said, I'm tired. I said, take the taste out of my mouth. I asked God to do it. I had been to programs. I had been to rehabs. I had tried everything. But laying on that grass, it was hot. I said, God, and from that day forward, I've had no desire. Let me tell you something. Yo, God is truly amazing. God is truly amazing. It's just like that. Almost every word, there's a song that comes up. So how can I run? And then I started working because I had a son. So I started getting jobs. Now I got great jobs. I'm a certified KSAC counselor, social worker, all that. But God wanted me to sing. But I wanted to raise my son. I felt bad because I didn't have him for the first 2 years. I couldn't breastfeed because, all that stuff. So I wanted to make up. So I got my son involved in everything in the world. Piano, computer, everything. My son was valedictorian. Wonderful young man. But God wanted me to sing. And I was so afraid that it would take the focus off of raising him. Because I felt like I owed him that I was singing at funerals and weddings. I done 700 something funerals and weddings and homegoings. And then I went to audition for the Apollo. And I won the Apollo twice, right? Mm-hmm. And from that, I gone on a 6-month cruise. So I could have signed with his label. But, I don't regret anything. But I wanted to focus on my son, And so for a while, I kind of thought that, well, God forgot, I'm very emotional. I cry all the time.
So. No, it's okay. It's okay to cry.
Because, sometimes I think an artist with a dream, it may look like you might not be embraced because of age or size or look. But then I'm leaving out the person that makes the level plain, which is God. I'm not talking about no religion. I'm not talking about Jesus, or I'm not going to nobody. I'm just saying the power of love that has changed my life has to keep telling me that it's not over until I say it's over. You
Correct.
know, my baby brother, Courtney, we found him dead August 3rd, 2017, out here in Phoenix.
Wow.
And then my other brother, 53 years old, died of cancer October 24th, 2018. So my mother, watching my mother lose two sons has been devastating. I'm the oldest of six. So watching my mommy, who's out here, 'cause I came out here 4 years ago for her, has been hard. You know, losing her two sons, she can't even, certain things she can't even look at yet. It's only been 3 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So going through that, and still, I couldn't sing for a year. I found my brother dead. I could not I couldn't sing for a year. It was horrible losing a sibling. If you have siblings you're not speaking to, and thank God I'm the big sister. But yo, make up, because I'm gonna tell you something. Sibling love is deep, you know. So my mother lost two sons. I lost two brothers, and that's been a major, major thing in my life. So from their death, what I've gained is this is the one thing. This is preparation for the next journey. So
Right.
I gotta be kind and loving to people. That's why I agreed to do this, because I think your motive is to help somebody, not for clouds,
Right.
not for,
Definitely not.
not for none of that bullshit. No, not for that. But if I can help somebody as I travel along, then my living shall not be in vain. Then my living shall not be in vain. My living shall not be in vain. If I can help. That's the purpose, you know?
Well, you got me. You got me in a different world. And ever since you transitioned to the greatness, have you ever have any temptation in any under any circumstances? I mean,
Temptation.
no. Like when you was transitioned from who you was, you have a lot of what you would say. Do you
You mean
have it?
crack?
Huh?
You mean crack? Crack?
No, like if you ever think about, like you would go back to that life.
Whoever think about smoking crack, just say
Right.
it. I'm gonna say no, of course not.
Okay.
No. When God does the work, it's complete.
Okay.
When God does some shit, God is a bomb. When God does something, it's zoop. It's like I thought I would. Let me tell you something. I thought that I would die without my ex-husband, my first love. I thought I would never go to my first love. You know, I love him, but you know, God. When God takes something away, it's done with no anger, with no nothing. I can see some crack, okay, but what I had to stop doing when I got clean, I had to stop being mad at men. I had to make amends to men because I was very angry at men because I saw so much.
Oh.
I had to stop using food because I was looking at the pain of the young lady, and I know what happens when the pain is like that. If she doesn't get some healing, when she's at the brink of crying every time, then there are things that we use to fill the space. And if it's not crack, if it's not alcohol, if it's not pills, it could be potato chips and ice cream.
Right.
It could be gambling. It could be scratch offs. It could be young men. It could be, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It could be, I'm telling you.
Would you write I was trying to figure out why you don't write a book. Maybe you'd have a book. I should ask you if you have a book. That's right.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I just lost two brothers, you know, so it was
Okay.
it was difficult to grieve. No, but it's no coincidence because I had to write a book, no question. And you know what? Sister Soldier, she's an author. She said that I don't care if you never did anything you think is monumental. Everybody should write an autobiography. Everybody should. To leave a record of what you felt about yourself.
Right. Which I agree. I agree. You should definitely write one. And what would you like to do at this minute? Or I would say, if you have the resource to do at this minute of helping young girls and young guys that are going down the wrong way, or that are parents that are going through situation with their daughter, what would you like to contribute or you'd like to do? Because listening to you, you look like the kind of person that if you have the resource to travel and just help people freely,
oh God, yes,
you just do that.
Listen, I was born. That's why I ask young people when I meet them. and they say, what you do? Or somebody say, I drive a bus, or which is wonderful. Then I go to why were you created? What were you born to do? I
Right.
know that I was created to help somebody transition from this life to the next. And I do it through my voice. And I'm not a great singer. I believe I am felt more than I'm heard. You know, I'd rather be felt anyway. You know, I'm a great
Right.
writer when it comes to write music. I have some nice music, but also I have it's a natural thing, nothing to do with me. God gave it to me. So it's not nothing that I got. Only
Right.
God said gave it to me. Thank God. But I have the ability to touch somebody. Well, sometimes people are really moved to positive change through what I say because
Right.
I'm believable, because I'm authentic.
Right.
And I'm not afraid to tell the truth. But I say it based on the person. If somebody needs it hard,
Mm-hmm.
but usually it's teased with love, similar with love. But I don't give advice. I try to live advice because I have
Well, let me
and
tell
not just young women. There are some women my age, 40, 50, I'm 60, who still don't believe that they are beautiful. You were talking about it earlier. Thank you, God. You were talking about liking your body. And I'm going to tell you something.
Mhm.
It took me to be 40 years old to wear white pants. You know why?
What?
White was seen as a color that makes you look fat. Growing up, where I was growing up.
Really?
So black was what we were all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Black with the girdle, because you want everything tight. You don't want nothing jiggling in the back like two monkeys. You don't want to see no dimples. I'm serious.
Right. I
A
never
thong
thought
was unheard of. You had to have, my grandmother was like, listen, you better put a girdle on. So there were a lot of restrictions, and I understand the level of respect. But a lot of times it's about liking who I am. So you could be 500 pounds and like it, but if you don't like it, you will attract somebody who sees that in you,
correct.
and they will treat you like shit because you attract who you are.
Mm-hmm.
If you believe you the bomb, and I don't mean when you're all made up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mean the hair, and I'm not trying to talk about anybody. This is my experience.
Right.
I don't mean with hair or eyebrows or eyelashes or whatever. But without any of that, when you wake up in the morning, can you look in the mirror butt naked and say, I like this body? So when I was 41 years old, a woman who was like a spiritual guide, she said for 31 days, because I didn't like my behind. I thought it was too big. Pigeon-toed, flat-chested for my whole life, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Never thought I was pretty. Never. I don't even get into that. I think I'm smart, but not pretty. So what I did to overcompensate, I was always a helper. Always, I want you to focus on my qualities.
Quality, right?
But my self-image was twisted. So she said, look in the mirror for 31 days. No, 30. I did 29 because that was
Mm-hmm.
She said, and look head to toe and just
Mm-hmm.
and say, I like everything about you. I got to do it every day. And then I started realizing that there's only one fingerprint like mine, only one dimple, only one cellulite like mine.
Right.
So how could it not be the bomb? Because it's mine. It's mine. My skinny fingers, my pigeon toes, my flat chest, that's mine. And I didn't like it for so long. I didn't like it till like the last 16, 17 years,
You know what?
So the people that I picked in my life
I don't
were
mean
evidence that I didn't like myself that much,
I don't mean to cut you, but something
Yes.
just come when it come to my vision, and it's funny you said that. While it come to my vision of something that I wanted to do, I thought about something we talked about before. Tell me a little bit about the prison system.
Oh, I worked at Rikers Island for 6
Yeah,
years.
yeah. Because
I worked at
a
C95.
vision just came to me, and as a vision came to me, I was like, oh, shoot. She told me that. I just had a vision. Literally.
Wow.
I just
Yeah,
had
I
a
worked
vision.
at C95, C76, and Rosie's, which is the women's part. I was the methadone counselor. I was the one that would meet the inmates and assess their level of determination for methadone or Librium. That means if you're addicted to alcohol, you get Librium. If you're addicted to opiates or heroin, you get methadone.
So would you go back in that of doing so, helping?
Of course. Listen, I'm an amazing human service worker. I'm the bomb. Anybody that gets me is the bomb. Yes, of course.
The reason
And
I
that's
said that,
ministry too. I thought about, I thought about doing? I thought about going back into prisons and, chaplain is such a narrow word, but like a spiritual motivated and, because I'm so good at that. As a matter of fact, check this out, Dada, what happened today. This is today. I went to City College from 78 to 1983.
Right.
I had 102 credits.
Right.
I didn't finish. I went 5 years. I started sniffing cocaine, and then I got great jobs. I got great jobs because of God intervention and my personality. I got great jobs. So I was working all my life, 2 jobs always. So I stopped working like 4 or 5 years ago. I got both my hips replaced. Then my brothers died, so I'm getting SSD right now.
Right.
But then God's been saying, Gina, you know what you're supposed to do. Okay, so the music. Okay, so, but I'm a natural born teacher. So this girl kept bugging me about going to college, going back to school. This girl kept emailing me, some girl. I said, all right, God, show me what to do. And I just called her back and she said, get your transcript. She said, we'll accept 48 credits. So I went today. I got my student advisory. I got financial aid. I can be graduated in a year and a half and get a master's in 2.5 years, right? Because I'm going to teach. I know I'm going to do that. And, but while going there, I got late. I was late, right? 10 o'clock late. Now, passing by to go to Grand Canyon University, my brother who just passed lives right down the street.
Wow.
I haven't been that way in 2 years, right? I haven't passed that house like that. So when I passed it, I got stuck. I said, "Oh God, Ira!" I got stuck. And then I walked I drove into the driveway, and the attendant at the thing was very nasty. I was crying, and he said, "Listen," I said, "I can't find a ramp to park." He said, "Well, every parking lot has a ramp. Fine." He was nasty. I was about to give up. I was gonna say, "Fuck this." I was crying, thinking about my brother. And then God said, keep going, keep going. And then I walked into the area, and in Phoenix, it's mostly white people.
Okay.
I'm telling you right now.
Right.
And I am this colorful piece of material that God made, So of course, I am on alert status sometimes about who's around me. I have to be. But these young white girls were so not. I'm telling you, it was God. It was God. They enveloped me, took me upstairs. It was swift. It was expeditious. It was. I got my schedule. I'm telling you, I got to fill one more form out. And she said, well, we're going to do financially. The money's going to come from. I said, listen. I said, God said, build it. They'll come. I'm just going to trust God because I believe that God got me from smoking crack. I can get money for school.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Listen, I live on a fixed income, right? Money every 30th of the month. And I'm giving this woman's event. That's what I'm talking to you about. Yes,
yes. We're going to do that woman. Yeah, that woman event.
Oh, that's right. Dada, listen. Okay. I believe in personal ministry, right? That I'm supposed to give back. Okay, fine. So there are a lot of homeless women in Phoenix because of the weather is so nice. Also because of COVID, a lot of women are homeless, and it's a pre-Mother's Day event. Now, I live in a senior complex right out front.
Right.
In the complex, there's a community room with like 6 beautiful rooms. I mean, beautiful. Nobody uses it.
Right.
So I've been using it the past couple of years.
Right.
And I give all kinds of events, women's events, shows, everything. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm gonna have fun.
Right.
I'm the youngest person in the senior complex. Everybody's 55 and over. I'm 60, so they call me Zoom Zoom. I'm like the baby.
Zoom.
Because I do everything. I do errands. Get my person I am.
Right.
I'm a little pushy sometime, but that's okay. So I'm having an event here, and 51 women have already said they're coming, but it's going to be more. It's pre-Mother's Day. I have a DJ charging me $100. My son's going to pay for that. It's from 12 in the afternoon till like 7. They gave me the key to the place. I'm the decorations, just food, entertainments, stories, poetry, singing. I'm going to give everybody gifts. And then I have one room where all my friends are giving away clothes. So we have like a sister's closet where you can say, I'm going to take a shirt, you take pants, the African barter system.
Okay, I see
what I have another room where we're not selling anything, but in the back room we'll have some paintings you can order, black paintings, candles, and stuff like that. But it is really to let women know. And it's called I Care About You, My Sister.
Right. So that's going to be in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yes, May 8th. Yes.
May 8th.
From 12 o'clock. I have a flyer. I sent you the flyer.
Yeah, I'm going to post the flyers tonight. And not only that, too. You know what?
What?
And don't get mad at it. Okay? Well, you don't get mad. You're always happy. You're doing a Mother's Day event. And you're giving away food and drink, right?
Oh, yeah. Plant-based food, too. Plant-based food. I'm a vegan cook. I do sea moss and everything.
Right. And so you're going to buy them things to give away and so forth and all of that.
Oh, yes. I'm going to give cups, flowers, and I'm going to have the oldest person be honored and the youngest person. Oh, and this lady who was HIV positive, and she makes these sarongs. She's doing a fashion show with 10 models. They're over 40. Oh,
Right.
it's gonna be, yeah.
So if there's anybody on the live, this is me talking differently. If there's anybody on the live, she's having a Mother's Day event on the 8th of May in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm glad she brought it up because she sent me the flights today. If you guys want to be a part of it, I would love you guys to be a part of it if you're in Phoenix, Arizona. If you also want to contribute something towards what she's doing, she never asked me. I'm talking about this. Even if you guys want to give some clothes, some food, and give to her for what she's doing, that would be a blessing. Because I'm gonna contribute $100 towards it. For you to bless some mothers because of what you're doing. Right? You see, in life, sometimes we bloggers, we are in here and we do live. And nobody should take anybody for granted, but you're doing this, you never asked for anything. But because of the love that you have for people is what I want to contribute to you. And others is going to contribute towards you, that you could continue a dream and do what you got to do because you're doing this with the love, fullness out of your heart. The question is, do you have Cash App?
I wanted you to circulate the flyer. I didn't think he was going to do this. I didn't
No,
think so.
I know,
Yes,
dear, but you know, you have
It's,
Cash App, right?
It's that $ singing Gina, SINGINGINA.
All right, I want you to
type it in. And
yeah, type it for me and I'll put it up. I want everybody on the live.
I did not expect this. Thank you so much.
There, it's okay. It's okay.
And none of the money goes to me. It goes to the event. You know,
I'm
gonna have pictures. I'm filming it. Everything. You'll see. You'll see.
That is okay. That is okay. I already see everything. I already know everything. What you're doing is a blessings, and you know what too? The next thing, my vision. This is what my vision is. Tell me when you type it. I'll wait for you to type it. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's you put it right there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try and pin it.
Wait. Take 1G out. Wait. I gotta take 1G out.
Okay, take 1G out.
Oh, that's right. No. D look God kid, he has it.
D look. Hold on.
He has it. Oh, Hotness 06 has it. Hi, Hotness. She's beautiful.
Hotness 06. Okay, this is what happened now.
Yes, he has it. Thank you.
You're welcome, my dear. You know what happened too? You know hold on, people. It's breaking up. Hold on. Stay right there.
Oh wow.
Okay. Okay, I see. You know what happened too? This you could do it and you don't, but listen. I also have a record label, right?
Huh?
I have a record label.
You?
Yes, I open a record label. I'm producing a rhythm with Tony Rebel, Davel, Anthony B, all the big names in music. And the rhythm, I closed the project, right? But I don't have that much female on it. And I would love to record you on that project. I'd love to put you on that project. But we talk about that after because the spirit that's coming from you and what it is, you shall live. And not only that too, I want to see whatever you're doing becomes big. And everybody's on the page tonight is going to contribute towards what you're doing. Because it's not only the Mother's Day you're doing, but you're going to do more events and so forth, right? You should get back in the jail system, definitely, right? There's people on the page that's going to be trying to reach out to you that are going through situation.
They can call me. You can get my phone number. I'll give my phone number. I don't care.
Right. So people could call and all that. Check your. Oh, you can't check it because you're on the phone. But when you get out, you can check.
No, but you can get my phone number out. I don't mind. Or people can DM me.
People already send you money through Cash App. So
they can DM me.
There's people already send you money through Cash App. So they're saying that.
Really?
Yeah, but you can't see it because you're using the phone, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
that's
sir.
okay. And while I'm on the phone, let me do the contribution while I'm on the phone with you. Let me do it now before
I'm
I
good. Listen, I want to show you something. Have you seen my dog sing?
yeah, I'm gonna
Have, have you seen my dog sing before?
no.
Okay, now listen. He has to sing. He has to sing. Are you? Can you see him?
Yeah, I could see him, yeah.
Okay. He has to have to sing at a certain note, and it's not too favorable to the ear. I'm really paranoid about notes. So
Right,
it's
right.
not my. It's not okay. So excuse my voice, but I'm
Right.
getting. His name is Barack. He's
Barack.
10 years old. He's
Right,
born the same day as Obama.
right.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I love you. 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 Yeah. 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 I love you. I love you. I love you. I
Oh
love you.
Jesus. I never seen this. I never seen
He
this.
said, let everything that have breath praise God, right? Let everything that have breath praise God.
Oh my oh my good God, I'm crazy. I no, I seen these things on TV, but I never know that I would witness something like this.
I want to thank you, Heavenly Father, for shining your light on me. I know it couldn't have happened without your love. Ooh, without your love.
No, this I'm trying to figure if I'm watching
I got to give him a show for the money. I got to do something. It's only
no,
fair to
but
give
I'm
him
trying
a
to
show.
figure if I'm watching this for real or is it no
This
seriously.
is for real, Mr. Gina and Barack. This is for real.
This is this is so freaking amazing. That's
It's
amazing.
God. I'm telling you, God does it. You never know how you're gonna connect. I never even requested you ever before, and I just happened to be on. I said, let me, and boom! I want to thank you for having Grandpa on, and look what happened after that.
Yeah, because
You
I
know,
was
you never know.
this just
I can't wait to come to Jamaica. I'm telling you, I can't wait.
you
You know what
should.
happened? I was supposed to go to Ocho Rios with JC Lodge 30 something years ago, and I didn't. And listen, I went on one tour with JC Lodge, and we went to Florida, and Gregory Isaacs was the headliner.
Right.
And on the plane was Barris Hammond, Barrington Levy, Frankie Paul on the plane, right?
Wow.
Can you and at that time you could smoke on the plane. So there was smoking weed on the plane, right? But in Florida, just to watch, it was a reggae fest in Miami. And I will never forget, but I was supposed to go to Jamaica and I never went. So I can't wait because I'm coming to Jamaica.
You never been to Jamaica?
No, to see those beautiful brown men. Oh my God.
You really? Wow. You have
What?
you have bring this to
Welcome back to Jamaica. Are you kidding? Who doesn't want to go to Jamaica? And you know what's so terrible? Unfortunately, because of the colonizers, they made it appear as though that we don't like each other, Jamaicans and African Americans, and that's horrible because we are the same. You got dropped off there, we got dropped off here. You know, so we can't be separate. We can't be separate.
You know what happened? You know what happened? You want to hear what happened?
What happened, Dada?
And I don't want you to tell me no. I'm not. Let me say it first, people. I'm not looking for cloud. She already knows.
Yeah,
No.
If you have to explain it, that means you want it. Just don't explain it.
Right. Okay. You never been to Jamaica before, right?
No.
You want to go to Jamaica?
Yeah, but yeah, of course. Who would say no to Jamaica?
When you want to go to Jamaica? When do you want to go?
After the women's event? Oh, wait. I'm having a show June 9th, my original music. So June 10th, right after that.
So all of my fans, we're gonna put together.
What are you doing now?
All of my fans, we're gonna put together and send it to Jamaica for a week.
No. I want you to do that to you. You asked for the women's thing. No, that's too much.
Listen.
When's your birthday? When is your birthday?
April 8th.
Oh, you're Aries. Oh, yeah, you're bossy and controlling and pushing. Yeah, you're going to make him do it. You're going to make. That's that ram.
Listen to me.
Yes, that ram.
Listen to me.
Yes.
Listen to me.
Yes, Dada.
You are going to Jamaica. We want to make sure that you go to Jamaica and have a good time. We're going to make sure.
Now, a lot of Jamaicans don't like dogs, you know.
Well, you got a babysitter for the dog?
Of course.
Okay. So, all the people on the page, let me see all the people on the page who want time to go to Jamaica.
Huh?
No, hold on.
How would you know that? Are you watching the comments? I try not to read comments because I want to
that's good. Let me see all the people on the page.
And listen, and I'm going to tell you something else, Dada. Dada, listen.
Right.
I want you to work on, okay, what you're about, 41, 42? You're a baby, right?
39.
I'm off to be a mother. Okay, so listen, son.
Mm-hmm.
Try your best not to focus on negative comments because you give it too much power.
Right.
You have too many people that are for you. Okay,
right.
when you see somebody saying, suck my dick or something like that, just don't even give it air. Don't even give it energy. That person wants attention. That person is evil.
Right.
And I know you know how to read people. I know you can get people fever and smoke and shit. But you have such good smoke. Give it to some other people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So all the people on the page that
I really appreciate
all the people on the page right now. I just sent you the 100 a while ago, right?
Huh?
I just sent you the.
Oh, it says come to Jamaica. Somebody said come to Jamaica. Yeah. Oh God, look at that.
No, you're going to Jamaica. So this what's gonna happen. All the people on the page.
Yes.
I've just sent you $100, right? So
are you right now?
I just did. All the people on the page right now that's watching, everyone on the page, I want you to contribute an extra $50 or extra. No. That's that. I want everybody on the page to contribute an extra $50 or extra $100. She need to go to Jamaica.
Wait. Are you a preacher or a deacon or something? You take up money in church?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. We in church right now. It's collection time. The doors of the church is open.
Listen. Listen, this preacher I used to sing for, he would never pay the vocalist. He would only pay the keyboard player and some.
Wait, I don't mean to cut. You have a passport, right?
No, I don't have a passport. No, as a matter of fact, I filled out for it 2 weeks ago. I don't have it yet, but.
So you don't send for it yet?
Yeah, I put it in the mail. I haven't got nothing. I filled everything at the post office.
Okay, so you're waiting for the passport.
Yes.
Okay, so
also I need the passport to go to Jamaica. I forgot. See, that's how ignorant I am. I don't even know that.
No, but listen, you're gonna get the passport.
Listen.
And you go. Listen to me. You're going to Jamaica. You are going to Jamaica. You're going to go there. You're going to enjoy yourself. You deserve it.
Okay. Do you go to church?
Not anymore. I don't go to church anymore.
If I come up there, you would take me to a church to sing or something? You'll probably set that up, right? You're that kind of person. You know, it'd be great. It'd be great. I care about you, my sister, for women out there, me and a band, and you get some local talent and do a whole. I care about you. Everybody's wearing yellow, and just for people who are disenfranchised, homes, whatever, and have a nice show.
Anything is possible,
right?
We got connection everywhere.
I know God is in charge, so I'm good.
You're right.
It just feels good, and I really appreciate you. I hate to ask for money. Money is
you would never.
I know that. I'm just saying. I feel a little uncomfortable, but I have to keep saying, God is in charge. I got to keep telling myself that because my flesh will go, Gina, hang up. It's embarrassing. I was raised in a church where there's a lot of guilt and shame.
Right.
A lot of not knowing an artist's worth because I didn't ask to get paid for funerals for many years, and the organist would get paid, the mortician would get paid. And I walk out there, I would sing from the beginning to the end. When you in the body, I'm still singing. I'm singing a medley. Going up heaven anyhow, singing, and walk out there and have to get the bus home. They all got cars. Don't nobody give me a dime. I've done that many times. So I had to learn my worth as an artist. So it's still difficult receiving. It still is.
Well, people listen. There's a lot of stories out there, but you telling it.
Look, I'm cutting some green beans.
Oh, that's great. We're going to cook in green beans,
baby.
String beans.
Yes.
Well, guess what happened? I want you to write that book.
Okay.
Write that book. I want you to go back
in the prison. Okay.
Right? Go back in the prison system, and a lot of people is gonna be calling you for help. You open up a door, and the door you open up, God set this because remember, you know, I bring Grams on the page, and we were talking, and then after that, that's when I saw your comment, and here we are today. You never seen me before, but God have been, you know, I've been good.
I heard you had a big mouth. I heard that.
That's why you're here.
But when I listen to you, I know
Right.
that you are, you know, there's something called, you know what a gadfly is?
No.
Gadfly. Look up the word gadfly. You are a social gadfly.
Right.
Gadfly. You know what that is?
No, explain it.
A gadfly is something that is annoying and stirs up and provokes, like a social provocateur.
Right.
You stir up energy. It's almost like an evangelist. Evangelism is one who goes to stir up.
Oh yeah.
You're like
Yes.
you're like a social stimulus.
Stimulus.
But you fuck with people. You make people think. You make people uncomfortable, which is good because you mean good.
Right.
Your heart is right. I like
Right.
that your heart is right.
Right. That's what they all said. And that's good.
Yes.
That's what it is. You know, you have to wake up the ants nest. And make it.
You made my day. You came my way. You know that song? You brought the sunshine in my life. You ever heard that?
No. You know what song you do good with?
What? Tell me, sir. What song I do good?
That gospel singer named Shirley Caesar. I love her.
I love her too.
Yeah, I love.
But you know, I don't like to. I don't like. I'm not a screamer. You know, she's like an evangelist. Ah, well, send my Lord, Lord. No,
right. Yeah.
I'm like alone in a room. It's just me and you. I feel so lost because I don't know what to do. Now, what if I choose the wrong thing to do? I'm so afraid of disappointing you. So I need to talk to you and ask you for your guidance, especially this day when my life is so cloudy. Lord, guide me until I'm sure I open my heart. Oh, yes, I do.
So why do you
So
sing my
show
favorite
me
song?
how to do things your way. Don't let me make the same mistake. Woo. Over and over again. Your will be done. And I'll be the one to make sure it's happening now. I don't want any doubt. That's why I need you to talk to me. And I ask you for your guidance, especially this day. When my world is so cloudy, Lord, guide me until I'm sure I open. I open up. 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 I open up my heart.
I think he was reading.
Ooh, that took a lot of breath. I took a lot of breath.
I think he was reading my mind. You know why he was reading my mind? When I asked you about gospel, the first person that came to mind was Yolanda Adams. That song, my favorite song, No Battle Is Not Yours. And then you sing the song. I was like, damn, you're reading my mind. That song, you know what time I listened to that song over? The battle.
What song?
The battle is not yours. It's the Lord.
Sing, go ahead.
I don't know.
Sing, Dada.
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
I don't even know if I say the battle is not yours. I don't know. It's the Lord. You know, I don't remember the song, but that song, when you started singing it, that's what came across my mind. That's amazing.
This has been beautiful.
It's
This has been a beautiful exchange. Yes.
yeah. This is like,
You know the goal. I wrote a song about going live on Instagram. I
right.
wrote a song. It goes like this. But I just wrote it the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wait. I don't want to go live to see you die. I don't want to go live because I want to make you cry. I don't want to go live to tell a lie. I just want to go live to give you life. Because I've been seeing a lot of lives, Instagram lives.
Right.
And I'm seeing so much cursing at each other. We can disagree without being disagreeable. But I think that the format is about life.
Right. And are you gonna stream? Are you gonna stream the Mother's Day that day?
Yes, of course. Yes.
So
yes.
I'm gonna post the flyers. And
I sent it to you, Dada.
No,
but you know what?
I'm gonna post it on my page, and I want everybody to post it on the page. And
this girl is doing a bet. Now that was my homemade one. So somebody who said, Gina, instead of saying it was horrible, she said, "I'll make you one." So I just wanted something out. Forget it. So I'm gonna send it to you, but she's supposed to have it finished by tonight, tomorrow. It should be nicer.
Right.
Same information, but she wants it to be aesthetically appropriate. So okay, I won't refuse the God's gift. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, I'm gonna post it. When you get the passport, you let me know. When you get the passport, and you're gonna take a trip. You deserve.
But whatever is sent to me, whatever God is going to be used as a gift. I don't take anything for granted. I'm not. My integrity speaks for me. You know. I want you to post it. I just want you to mention it. I do not anticipate because I'm doing because God said do it anyhow. It's like Noah, this brother named Noah.
Mm-hmm.
They kept saying, "Yo, dude, it's gonna rain." He said, "Yo," people said, "No." So he just kept building the shit. He just kept building it.
Right.
And some went to all his friends. They said, "Yo, nigga, you stupid."
Right.
What you doing? He just stayed focused, Mm-hmm. So I thought, well, I don't have enough money to do this. And God said, just build it. Build it. They'll come.
And it will come. Because he's never late. He's always on time. Sometimes I'll be driving. And while I'm talking to you here, let me check something. Hold on. While I'm talking to you here.
Yes.
Let me see if
again on the phone. What are you doing on the phone all the time?
I'm gonna
Are you upset with your phone?
I'm gonna take
Dr. Love. He ain't got no competition. Only he writes my prescription. Dr. Love, Dr. Love, woo, Dr. Love. Ba-da-bum-bum-ba-da-bum. He's got the potion and the motion. He's the reason why my face is all aglow. He's got the power and the hour.
God is good.
To meet you,
God is good.
Yes.
I was waiting for somebody to text me about something. I've been waiting for it for 1 month.
Yes.
Actually, 2 months to be exact. And I haven't heard from the person in a while. And I called the person about a week ago. And I said, what's going on? I've never heard back from you since I gave you a number, a price for something. And while I'm sitting here talking to you in this good conversation, my phone beeps. And it's the person that I've been waiting for over 2 months text me and told me that, okay, we are ready to go. You see, blessings comes in many ways. And it comes not when you want it, but it comes when he wants you to have it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, Dada.
So it's a blessing. And my platform is your platform. You can call me. You could always come on the platform. Feel free to, to keep it going and so forth.
Are we finished or are we done?
Oh, we ain't finished yet. Until God said we're finished.
I'm so grateful.
I want to add somebody to the live. Let me see who can I add to the live. Which lady on the page want to join the live with us on the live? Let's see if this works. I never tried this before.
You can have 3 people. You can have 3 people on.
I'm gonna try it now and see if 3 people. Which lady?
Go ahead. I will be your guinea pig. Go ahead. Use me, Lord, use me.
All right, so which lady
Use
on
me,
the page?
Lord,
Which lady on
use
the page
me.
would like to come on the page right now? Send me an invite if you want to talk to this beautiful lady, beautiful voice. I can't believe that it's the 100. Oh,
Or even talk to you. They might want to talk to you.
oh no, they talk to me all the time. They get tired of.
Wait, are you single, sir?
No, me, I'm married.
Oh, very good. And your wife must be a nice woman to put up with your mouth, right?
She talk about it sometime, but you know
When
what?
is her birthday? When is your wife's birthday?
You want to know?
Yes, I want to know. I don't want to know her name. Just
If I know,
not even her age.
but if I tell her, you're not gonna believe it.
Same day as yours?
No.
10 days mine? Is she a Scorpio? Oh, you in check. You in check. You ain't going nowhere. She got you. And the sex is probably great with her. I know.
Oh Lord.
And no, but listen, but that's adult conversation. That's what makes a marriage good. A marriage, if you don't have sex when you're married, the marriage is doomed. I'm sorry. You will sleep in the same bed and don't touch each other. Yeah, well, I've been married before, so
But the
when you start getting in the bed,
Christian people don't like to. Let me try to add. Hold on, fret them. Hold on, the Christian. Hold on.
okay, but here's the thing about that. In the Bible, it talks about marriage is honorable and the bed is undefiled. That means you can do anything you want. Your body belongs to your partner. You can't get any closer when it comes to the Bible about sex and marriage. It's supposed to be.
Right? So, well, a lot of ladies in the church, unfortunately, don't see it that way.
Now, listen, there's so many freaks in the church. Sometimes the man might not have time to bring it out, but they're waiting. That they're like a cat inside about to go crazy. I'm telling you. I know. We ain't gonna talk about that because that's a whole different conversation about sex.
That's a whole. I just try to add fret them. I just try to add.
I got a whole lot to say about that, huh?
That's actually, that's a conversation we're gonna have because that conversation. It is so funny you said that.
Sex and guilt and church and then and when you're married and you and your man, if God ordained it, y'all cool, y'all love each other. Every part of the body is supposed to be explored for a couple. Some women say, I'm not gonna do that, I'm not gonna do that. That's your man. His penis is cleaner than his fingers and his mouth. That's another conversation. See, I don't mind.
Let me see who
yes,
could I.
brother.
I'm trying to hold on. I'm trying to see.
You want to get down?
No. Stay right there. I'm trying to.
No. I'm talking about my dog. But you can talk to somebody else. It's cool.
No. Stay right there. No, you're not going nowhere. Where you going? You're not going nowhere.
Do you know where you're going to? Get a tissue and clean your nose. Get some tissue. You're crazy. How you digging the nose without tissue?
Oh, fret them. Let me try and fret them.
And your nose is a little large. You might have something.
Huh?
Do you know where you're going to?
Let me try to add fret them. Fret them.
Well, I'm gonna turn my air conditioner on. Wait a minute. I'm having a hot one. I'm turning the air conditioner on. Wait that up. Wait.
That's fine. Fret them. I'm trying to add it. Fret them.
Woo! I'm hot.
I've set the live. I want to say anybody. I don't know why fret them. Let them come off.
Showing you. Where are you going to?
I don't know. Fret them now. She out here.
Do you get?
I don't know. Come on. I guess it doesn't work. They said you could add 3 people, but it doesn't work. She said she don't see it. It doesn't work. I'm too old.
Yeah, people requesting you.
Let me see.
But you can let me go off and get somebody else. Okay.
No. Hold on. I want to try it with you.
I'm telling you.
Somebody send me a request. Somebody send me a request. So the Mother's Day, event, what's the next event you're having after that?
On June 9th, I have 9 original tunes I did. So I have a band recording. I'm singing my 9 songs, me and the band at this club to videotape. So, to have something for the time capsule,
Well, make sure that day of the event, you make sure you send us, do a live.
Oh, yes. I'm going to stay connected to you.
Yeah.
What time do you come on regularly? You come on every day?
No. I come on with my this.
Good.
I want to come on to do stuff like this, and then that's it. I don't live on it like some people, you know. If you
Is
don't
it
have
every
nothing,
Tuesday? Every Tuesday?
every Tuesday, man, every Tuesday, for sure. And then the rest of the night, I sell pocketbooks for the rest of the nights.
You sell what?
I sell pocketbooks. Look at all my good pocketbooks I sell. I sell pocketbooks.
Are those real? Are those real brand name or because you know I'm from Brooklyn? You know we got all kinds.
No, they're brand name. I even
How much? Okay, I want to ask you a question.
yeah. I even sell sex.
Do you know? Do you know that? Do you know that a lot of those brand name designers don't like black people? Do you know that?
Yeah, I heard somebody said that, which is true.
They don't invest in our community.
Look what I said.
Are you standing up? I can't see your face. What is that? A toy? A sex toy?
I sell sex toys too.
Oh, listen. Send me one of those, please. I'm single right now. Send me one.
You want one of
I
these?
wore mine out. Listen, I wore mine out so bad that the batteries don't even work no more.
All right, I'm gonna take when I get off. You send me the address. I put one in the mail for you.
What kind of sex toys do you have? That's the only one?
It's called Buddy in the Drawer. Yeah, just this one for now.
What do you mean for now?
No, I have more coming. I have different brands coming.
Okay.
So you
know what? I used to have sex toy parties.
You used to have sex toys party?
Oh yeah. Packed.
Well, guess what?
Fun.
One of these is coming to your door.
For real?
I'm serious.
I can't wait. I'm telling you, mine is so worn out.
Don't worry. Here's the box.
I don't think that's.
Look, here's the box right here.
I'm healthy. Oh, listen. You know, I'm gonna text you my address.
Text it to me. I'm serious. I'm gonna mail it. I'm dead serious. I mail it to you.
I'm so glad you're married. That means you're grounded. Yeah, I'm so glad.
And it take me a while to find a good one.
Why? Because you're bossy and controlling. That's why.
No, you know these women out here these days, they're just crazy.
But Aries men, sometimes they're tight with money. Aries men, you have to. Are you tight with money?
Don't say it too loud.
No. Are you frugal or are you tight? Which one?
No, we're not tight. Sometimes we Aries man don't have it.
A Scorpio, no, Aries always have money. That's a lie. Scorpio
Aries.
women are very generous. Your wife is very generous. I know.
Yeah, look, see? I put your body in that drum.
Oh, I'm so appreciative. Thank you.
I put your body in that drum. I'm backing it up. And it's gonna mail. You want to text me your address? And I'm sending it tomorrow.
Yes, I'm gonna. As soon as I finish, I'm gonna text you the address.
Yeah, text it to me. I got you. See, God is good. I solve problem.
You're my brother. You're like my son. I'm 60. You're like my son. Is your mother living?
Yeah, she's still alive. I just spoke to her today.
Is your mother younger than me?
Yeah, she's my mother. Yeah, she's way younger than you. Well, actually, no, she's a little bit older than you. She's a little bit older than you.
Also, all right, so I'm like an auntie or something.
Right. Oh, yes, Simone, the same girl that was on. Simone said she like you.
I love you. And listen, you can't put her on with me? Try to do that.
Let me try to add Simone. Let me try to add Simone.
No, that's some spiritual work. Put her on with me.
Simone, send me an invite.
I'll let it happen. Come on, God. If it's supposed to be, it'll be.
Simone, send me an invite, Simone. Simone just came on.
Tell her what you want. He's on the main line. Tell her what you want.
Let me see if I see it.
On the main line now. Oh.
Let me see if I see
I used to rock like this in church with my fan. I kept looking at me.
yes, I
I'm
found
doing the
her.
same thing. It don't go away. It don't go away.
I phoned
It
her.
don't go away. I'm a soldier
Simone,
in
accept
the
the invite.
army of the Lord. I'm a soldier.
I'm trying to add her to the line. Let me see if she answers. This would be amazing. It will be amazing if she accepts the live. If not, I'm gonna give her your number and she could talk to you.
Come on, girl. Request. Did she request?
No, I sent her the request.
Okay. And what she say?
No, I'm waiting for her to accept it. I'm seeing it, waiting for acceptance.
Simone.
Well, maybe my phone, maybe my
Simone. Answer the phone, Simone. Answer the phone, Simone.
Maybe.
And that's her name, Simone?
Simone, yeah. Maybe my phone. Simone.
I think some. Oh, wait, Simone!
Oh, she's here.
Hi, baby.
Oh, this is amazing. It worked. Our phone is breaking up. Oh, wow. It's breaking
Do
up.
you know where you're going to? Do you like the things in life is showing you?
I think our phone is breaking up where she are. This is amazing. Man.
Where are you going to? Do you know?
Oh, it's still buffing. I think
Okay, so when you push too hard, it's not supposed to happen. You gotta let it go.
yeah.
When you push too hard, let it go.
Yeah.
If it don't fit, don't force it. Right, you gotta let it go.
Oh, you
An
funny.
Aries will try to ram it there. An Aries they'll push them ram.
Through an
I'm
earbud.
just playing.
Wi-Fi. Okay, so I'm gonna give her your number and you and I could talk. You and I could hold a conversation. And your number for people to get in.
Yes.
Should I put your number public? Should we do that public?
Yes.
Okay.
I know how not to answer the phone if I don't want to.
Okay.
347
Okay. Just
451 6553.
hold on. Let me write it down because I after
347
yeah 347
451
451
6553.
Okay, so people
347
347
6553.
451 6553 347 451 6553. That's our number.
Yeah.
If you want to get in touch with her, and please let's make this clear. When you get in touch with her, please to get in touch with her with things that make sense, please.
Do not do that. I don't need a disclaimer. God will send. I can handle anything.
You can
You know what
handle
I've been
anything.
through? Listen, I'm trying to tell you.
The guys are coming at you now.
God is in control. Can nothing happen to me? God has got me.
Okay, so you know all the men is gonna be caught.
Only good can come from this. Only good can come from this. We manifest that. You have a good spirit. We got the same color. You're married. You have a wonderful love in your life. I have love in my life. But everybody is in love in here. This is God.
Right.
Simone tried to get in, so that was God. She tried. You feel me?
And then tomorrow you getting your buddy in a drawer.
I'm gonna have a sex toy, a new one.
A brand new
I'm
one.
so
And guess
excited
what?
about that.
Guess what? This is rechargeable.
Now, what does that mean?
It means that you just plug it in the wall and it's charged. You don't need battery.
Oh, but the thing with that is that you have to have a long cord. It's a cord. Let me see how long the cord is.
No. When you charge it, it stay charged.
Oh, okay.
So it would
I don't know.
It will never leave you standing in the middle.
Okay, so I can detach the cord from the toy.
Yes, you don't need a card. It's a cardless. Let me.
Okay, because cords are a pain in the neck.
No, let me show you one of them. This is one that's open. It's 2-in-1. See, there's no cord. The charger, you plug it in, charge it, you screw it.
Plug it in.
Plug it in, and do your thing.
Is that the only one you have?
Yeah, for now. I have some different ones coming. Don't worry. When they come, I'll send you the new one too. I'm gonna make you have 2 of them.
No, you can send me that one. I just use alcohol. I want that one.
Don't worry, I got you.
I know how to clean it. Come on, I'm old school. I'm from the hood. I'm not ghetto, but I'm hood.
No, you're not getting it. Don't say that.
I got some hand sanitizer. Shit.
No, don't worry. Well, tomorrow
Ain't too proud to bet.
it's called Buddy in a Drawer.
It's called what?
A buddy in a drawer.
A buddy in a drawer.
Buddy in a drawer.
Who came up with that idea?
I did.
Really?
Yeah, because you see, the men have the buddy in the pants. You use the buddy, you put it inside the drawer. You take it out the drawer, you use it, you put it back. So it's called a buddy in a drawer.
But there are some men who don't want their wives to use that when they're there.
Because they're stupid.
It enhances the sex.
Yeah. I like watching women using this. There's nothing wrong.
Yes, because if she has an orgasm first, then, especially if you're over 40, 50, then it's his turn. So let her get off
Make
first.
it better. Yeah, it's make it way better.
She'll do anything. I'm telling you, she's open to do anything.
Mm-hmm. I don't have no problem with it.
The longer you keep her. What?
I don't have no problem with it. We're going to do a topic on the church because we're going to talk about the church on the next show. It is very interesting.
Whatever you say.
Yeah.
I appreciate this.
Yeah, so I'm gonna end it because it's almost finished.
Okay.
And we will talk. Stay blessed. All the people that send you money in your cash app, so it's there, you will see it there. And anybody that's called me for the information, I'll give it to them and all that. And just do your thing. I will post the flyers. And there's nothing but success. And bless.
I am so I can't,
This was
I
great.
appreciate you, love. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, love. I appreciate you.
Thank you very much. And the dog. I cannot believe it up to now. I'm still shocked.
That's Barack. You
Barack.
see him?
Yeah, I
He
can't
must have
believe it.
heard you. You see his face here?
Yeah.
He said he's talking to you, Barack. You want to eat? You want a treat? Okay.
Man, I never seen
He like string beans too. I was able to finish my string beans. I'm getting ready to put some coconut oil and garlic and let them saute. I made some turmeric rice, and I'm drinking. I do smoothies every day, and I do sea moss.
Oh, sea moss. I just started drinking a lot of sea moss when I met my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never used to drink
That's wonderful.
that much. Yeah, I started
It
drinking
helps
a
your
lot.
digestion. It helps your bowels. And if you eat meat, I don't eat meat, but if you do eat meat, the sea moss can help get out your system. It helps with everything. Our body has 104 minerals, and supposedly, that's what they say, a certain amount in your system every day is equivalent to 94 minerals with sea moss.
The number.
And I put it in my smoothie.
The number, people, is 347-451-6553. 347-451-6553.
Yeah, that's it.
347.
Okay, you gotta hang up. I know. I can talk all day.
No, it's okay. So the number is at the bottom of the page, 347-451-6553. For you to send your contribution, you can reach out to her towards the Mother's Day event that she's doing, and so forth, and to future things and all of that. And thanks to everyone that have contributed. She never asked for it. I did it, and it's okay. And we're going to see the Mother's Day show, and everything is going to be great. Thanks to everyone, and we will do this again. And stay blessed, stay positive. And again, thank you for that beautiful voice. We're going to be doing some music together. We'll be working together doing some music.
I'm coming to Jamaica.
You're going to Jamaica?
That's the first place I'm going. I'm not going no place else but Jamaica.
You're going to Jamaica. I told you, as soon as the passport comes, you let us know.
I'm going to call tomorrow to see how expeditious I can get it.
Yeah, as soon as the passport comes, we're going to work on it, and you're going to Jamaica.
Yes. I'm going to see you this summer. I know that.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, and take care.
Thank you, Dada.
God bless. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
You're welcome, my dear.
You have
Be
no
safe.
idea.
Thank you.